Huh. Yeah. Uh-huh. Yeah, bob your heads, guys. Bob your heads. Yeah, the music. Yeah. All right.
Uh-huh.
Yes, sir. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Another fantastical episode of Ghost Stories is about to begin.
Yeah.
With us.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Ho, 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 ho. The one.
Hey.
The man with the jiggy jam, the master plan, Suresh. Ding dang, ding dang, ding dang. काफी लंबा
Live orchestra.
Thank you.
intro. The man who uses plasma as chai. He is forever young. It is the vampire, Cyril Gabriello. Outstanding.
And the man who's responsible for internet, who discovered the fiber optic cables in our country, the one and only Jose.
I put the fiber optic cables somewhere.
Your new
Pranam,
instrument there.
doston, pranam. Suresh Menon, such a pleasure to be in your stellar company once again.
Thank you so
Cyril.
much.
Hi, Cyril.
Oh,
I'm influenced by McHamster.
McHamster. I got that means.
He'll come to take his revenge. Haram
तो मुझे सिर्फ यही बोलना है कि बहुत बहुत शुक्रिया सब लोगों की, तमाम मेरे फैंस के जो मुझे मैसेजेस भेजते रहे इंस्टाग्राम में, यूट्यूब में, ट्विटर में, घर पे भी भेजा 2-3 लोगों ने, और मैं परफॉर्मेंस ऑन भूल भुलैया 3
वो गैस का था.
शुक्रिया.
Oh yeah, I saw that clip. Suresh looking good. Such lovely news. That was Diwali. Happy Diwali, everyone.
Hey, happy Diwali, man.
Amazing.
Happy Diwali.
Suresh, you gotta give us some score from Bhul Bhulaiya. क्या scene है?
अरे मजा आ गया. I was at that shoot. I mentioned that I'm doing something called as ghost streams, और ये भूतों की कहानी मुझे अच्छा लगता है, लेकिन मेरा एकदम स्टैंड अलोन छोटू सा सीन था. I'm very grateful that they kept the scene. कभी जरूरी नहीं होता है, नो, stand alone scenes they can chop it off to save the length of the film. So I was prepared for that, you know. But
यहाँ पे कभी नहीं होगा ऐसा चीज, Suresh. We'll never cut you off.
Never. I believe so.
Never.
Anyway, one second. I just want to say.
Anis Bazmi also. Anis Bazmi also said that, you know, Jose आपको बहुत काटता रहता है.
Really? Anis, you buzz me sometime. Anyway, before we start, Chandana, thank you so much. Boni Hogerele Kapoor. That's the new one. Boni
nice
Hogerele Kapoor. Karthik and Dang Crank, thank you so much for your messages. It's what a lovely way to start today's stream. Before we begin, guys, is everything okay? Everything good? अच्छा, क्या ठूस रहा है?
अच्छा, आपने तो पूछा.
हमसे बात कर रहे हैं.
Yeah. Sometimes I talk to you guys also.
तो और सुरेश राम तो मौका मिलता नहीं, इसलिए बात करने.
Everything is fine, लेकिन हम 9-9:15 बजे से आपका इंतजार कर रहे थे. आप 9:30 बजे आके हमसे ये भी कहा कि हम अभी आते हैं, और चला गया.
हमें बुरा नहीं लगा, थोड़ा
बुरा नहीं लगा, लेकिन वापस आते समय आपने कुछ पहनना भूल गया था, वो देख के हम थोड़ा अभी तक सदमे में.
Put my glasses on so I can see your attitude better. अच्छा, someone wants to know what happened last week, why we are unable to stream. पता नहीं, something to do with YouTube's stream keys. Later in the night, much later, I realized that I could have actually streamed OBS के through and all. But anyway, it's a good thing. It's a break मिला. I was on TIS, Comedy का PIS, doing a horror podcast with them. We did one ghost story session.
Suresh.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
Oh.
Some nine
Hmm.
see they're serious about this. They're not
That
like
is
us.
you're talking about TIS, yani ki Tata Institute of Social Sciences, correct?
The internet said so. Yeah, you can
Yes,
also that they're also known as that. Yeah,
same thing.
but yeah, they're very serious about it. Not like us, where we are
But
not even
I'm
listening.
surprised.
Wait one
I'm
second.
surprised. Yes, Cyril. Yeah.
I take very great offense in what Jose said.
What?
I don't know. You said something, didn't you?
Yes. Please check out that episode. And
No,
something
I
I
just want.
learned from them. Oh, yes, you did. No, because Suresh has mentioned no one will cut him off now. Suresh, yes, over to you, sir.
Yeah,
You just
I
want, what
just
do you want?
I just want to tell you. I won't tell those TIS people. Why wasn't Cyril and I invited?
नहीं
Because
बहुत ज्यादा लोग
honestly,
है ना वो गर्दी
really,
होता है कंपार्टमेंट में सर बहुत लोग है ना ऑलरेडी
TIS.
4 लोग
Anyway, तो टिस को यही कहना चाहूंगा कि चार लोग ठीक है यार, लेकिन सिरिल एंड मी आर द वंस हु गिव मोस्ट ऑफ द
करेक्ट
लॉजिकल आंसर्स एंड ऑल दैट
Exactly.
स्टफ, सो
Exactly.
एनीवे दे आर लॉस्ट.
Suresh,
अभी
to summarize
बुलाएंगे,
this,
अभी बुलाएंगे तो भी मैं नहीं जाऊंगा.
हाँ नहीं जाएगा नहीं लेकिन
या
आपने जो बोल दिया सुरेश 100% ठीक है. This is not right.
या
very funny I thought I heard Suresh say that you and Suresh are the ones who give the logical explanation.
यस.
Are we on the same stream? I'm not sure exactly. हम लोग क्या कर रहे हैं exactly?
नहीं Jose जी, let me
Come on,
summarize.
bring it on.
Let me summarize Jose जी, क्योंकि आज से बहुत summary होने वाला है.
Oh,
कि denial is the biggest.
River. Yeah, we know about this.
सोचना ही
What?
उतना ही बोलना था, बस और कुछ नहीं बोलना.
Anyway, a message for Varun then. Please invite Cyril and Suresh. And that day, you all don't show up. It'll just be Suresh and Varun. Oh my God, what's this? World of the Dead says, whenever times are good, I never watch the stream live. Because which loser does this on a Friday, Saturday night?
I said this.
But when times are bad, like now, I'm here watching it live like a devotee. Much love to the three of you. कितना
मैं तो है
sweet
नहीं इधर live.
message.
Honest आदमी, honest आदमी.
AI मॉडल है.
मतलब ये अलग बात है कि हम लोग को इंसल्ट किया मतलब यू नो वी but who would do this on a Saturday night? Ladies and gentlemen, we're about to begin the ghost stories session, which we definitely do kind of take seriously over here. Our esteemed panelist Cyril Diabrio, of course. Look at the amazing lighting. He's gone through great lengths. In general, yes, that's the greatest length. The Dank Tank says, can a Ouija board solve my problem of loneliness?
Oh.
I doubt it. You have to use the board to
sleep
hit
with
someone
it.
and make them hang with you.
Or you talk to it, you can actually.
Yes, so
Anjana.
Suresh Menon, of course, and Anjana has also joined us. I did not know about this, but I'm very happy that she has joined us. We're about to begin our ghost story session. The link is in the description of this video. It is also in the chat. Click it. Come sit on over here and tell us your ghost stories. And let's take it away. Bhoot rehna chahiye isme. And someone said, since we started 10 minutes late, we're going to go on for 3 hours extra. Suresh had suggested this. He said, we'll. Sorry,
Oh.
Cyril, he didn't tell you? The Cyril didn't get
Oh, no. But you know, I just want to tell you, I got noticed that the power might go off at
Just put the lights off.
Yeah.
Rasputin says,
It might happen.
Happy Diwali, legends. Wish you the same, Rasputin. Thank you so much. All right.
Rasputin. Na, 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 na,
Let us
na.
begin. Let us begin. All right. Here we go. Pulling in. It is Amrita Puranik.
पुरानिक.
All right.
सुरेश क्या खा रहे थे आज?
आज पॉपकॉर्न ही हाथ में बस.
अरे
और कुछ नहीं.
पॉपकॉर्न.
Crazy eating just one popcorn at a time. I've never seen anybody do that though, Suresh. I take a full like, ah.
Yeah, Amrita
अच्छा,
is in
Amrita has
Bombay.
joined us.
Lighting का effect चल रहा है like.
Amrita got some amazing, like, Suresh used to have a haldi cam before, but now no longer. Amrita, welcome.
Very insulting.
Hi, am I audible?
Very much.
Very
All the
yes.
platforms, Spotify, YouTube Premium.
अरे.
I'm just coming to my room.
Oh.
अच्छा.
Take your time, don't worry.
इधर से उधर.
Okay. I was just watching the first season from beginning, and I was
Unfortunate.
like, let me just try my luck today. And
Well
the
done.
first call is me, so wow, okay.
You
Wow.
have terrible luck.
Congratulations.
That means. All right,
I'm
Amrita.
still in episode 23 of the first season, so
Oh boy.
I'm still getting there.
It gets crazier after that, I hope.
I didn't know we did that many episodes. Amrita, what rating would you like to give your story, and where are you calling us from?
I am calling from Bangalore. And
Welcome.
on a scale of 1 to 10, and this is not a ghost story, but this is very creepy thing that happened with my dad. So that is
Okay.
there. So maybe for me personally, it was a 6 or 7 on 10.
All right. Take it away. Best of luck
Okay.
to everyone by listening.
Thank you. So this happened when we were living in our old house. So it was a building, and so there's a building and there's a compound around it. So the building is in the middle, and there's a compound where you can sit across the four compound. So it was more like a society kind of a thing. So I go to the evening college. So obviously my college time was 5 to 7, 5 to 9. So I had bunked the college and I was sitting in the below and I was talking to my boyfriend back then. The compound is see through, so we can see the road. So I was just sitting and chatting with my boyfriend. It was pretty late at night. It was around 7:30 or 8. So a little backstory about my dad is he works 2 hours away from the place where I used to stay. So he used to do up and down every day. So he used to go to his office way before I woke up, and he used to come back way after I slept. So that was the deal. So what had happened was I was sitting and I saw him at around 7:30. I was like completely startled because why would he come at 7:30 so late? This is not his kind of a behavior that he would come. He's very sincere to his job. So what had happened was I just saw my dad and he just called me saying that come. He had come in the auto, which was uh, weird because he never comes in auto. So he just came in the auto and he just called me saying that come, I need some money for the auto. So since it was see-through, I got startled because I thought he was gonna, scold me or something because I was sitting and chatting on the phone while was supposed to be in the college. So I just got up and I went near him, and it was just a split second. I just saw the phone and I cut the call. I didn't even say bye. I just cut the call, just like, and did this, and there's nobody there. I saw the auto. He got down of the auto. He called my name. I went. I just got up, I cut the call, and he's not there. So I was like, okay, maybe I was hallucinating. But then I remember distinctly that, he was wearing a red shirt, he was holding an umbrella, and the auto guy is standing there with the headlights on. I remember that. I got very spooked and I cut the call and he's not there. So I was like, okay, fine, maybe I, must have started. So just like that, I thought, let me just call my dad and see where is he. So I just went, I called my dad, and he's like, no, I'm still in the bus. I'm just coming home right now. I'm like, okay. And the very weird part was I saw him wearing a red color shirt. So as I told, I never see my dad in the morning before he leaves for work because I'll be sleeping. So I asked him generally, so like, were you wearing a red shirt and are you holding an umbrella? He was like, yes, I am wearing a red shirt. How did you know? When I left, you were sleeping. So I got very spooked that time. And I was like, okay, fine. Maybe I must have, maybe in my sleep, I must have seen him going to work. And maybe that's how I realized I saw the red shirt. I was like, okay, fine. So he came back. That was one incident. The second incident was after a couple of weeks. So the layout of my house is the minute the front door comes, the right of the front door is my room. So I can literally see the hall and the main entrance of the house. So it's right attached. So what happens then is I'm home alone. This is around 7:30 in the night. Again, same time. I was home alone. I was talking to my friend without earphones. And so my dad is diabetic, so he cannot bend down to remove his shoes. So he has this thing where he, opens. He wants one of us to come and remove his slippers for him. So I did that, and I could hear him saying, Amrita, come here, open. I heard the bell, someone opening it because I was not wearing earphones. I could hear that. Someone opened the door, and I asked him, like, sorry, he asked me, like, can you please remove the shoes? So again, I was on the call. I cut the call and I went. The door is closed. I literally could see the door open because I was sitting in my bedroom. I could see the entrance. I saw the door open and he called me, can you please come remove my shoes? I said, okay. I cut the call. I just looked up and the door was closed. I thought maybe, okay, he must have closed it while, bending down or something. I opened the door. There's nobody there. I was like, okay, this is getting very freaky because this is the second time that happened in 1 week. I was like, okay, fine. I called him again. I'm like, where are you? He's like, I'm still in office. I'm like, okay, fine. This is getting creepy. So I just told my mom that this thing's happened. My mom is kind of spiritual, so she was like, it's nothing because you don't, go to the God, you don't pray to God. Maybe that's why it happens. You don't wash your legs or something. That's why it happens. So just be careful. I was like, okay, fine. So the very next day of whatever this happened, I just, told my mom and she went to the sleep. So my mom wakes up around 3:30 in the night because she's very religious person. She wakes up very early in the morning to do prayer and all stuff. So she likes to start her day very early. So she is deaf, she can't hear. So we have this kind, she doesn't know sign language, but we have this kind of a way to talk to her. My dad does this thing very, also wakes up early in the morning and throws water on her just to, because when she's praying, right, she closes her eyes and sleep, prays near the god. So right next to the god ka statue, there is a wash basin. So my dad, instead of disturbing her from the sleep, tries to throw water on her. This is just a small thing that they do. So what happens is, my mom felt like someone threw water on her. So that is her cue to know that, okay, my husband is awake. I have to go make tea for him now. So she goes, so what, she still closed her eyes, she's still praying, right? She goes, she assumed my dad would have been watching TV or reading newspaper in the hall. So she literally felt the water. So she got up, she, finished her prayers, did tea and get it, and there's nobody there. So she goes to the room and checks. My dad is still sleeping. And my mom frantically wakes him up, like, okay, didn't you just like come and throw water on me? And he's like, no, I just got up. What are you talking about? And she was like, okay, fuck, what is happening? Like, she was not lying. Something is actually happening. So that was that. And then we did some small puja here and there, went to temple, forgave everything. And I asked my dad, like, are you doing this on purpose? Something is happening. They're like, I have no idea what bullshit you're talking about. And after that day, nothing ever happened. So
Oh.
that was the 3 incidents.
That's
that happened.
freaky. Now,
Yeah.
Amrita, please take a breath. I don't want you to fall down on the stream. Whoa, that's crazy. So I have a couple of explanations. One is
Mhm.
your dad is the Flash, and
Ah,
and he's done a great job for the world, and I thank him. He's one of my favorite characters. The other thing is, Janvi said that maybe you also have some. I hate it when people do this to me. My wife told me that because of the different colors on my neck, that I maybe have diabetes, and I got really stressed for a long time. But maybe you have some version you were hallucinating. Or the third thing, I don't know, it's not a solution really, but whenever you meet your dad, now just slap him really hard, just to make sure it's him only.
wow.
So that's the thing,
I'm
right?
just
Like,
joking,
I'm
uncle.
seeing down and I'm seeing down, and the minute I see him is not there. It's like a split second, right? I just see up and down. That's all. It's not there. And I remember
Crazy.
each and every detail
But
because
अभी
I've
खत्म
seen
हो
it
गया,
from
अभी
my.
नहीं हो रहा है ना?
अभी नहीं हो रहा है.
No, this was
और
just
ये
in a
सब दिन
span
में
of
हो रहा
2
था?
weeks. Yes, broad daylight.
Freaky.
I
I
think
mean, in the place where I live, 7 o'clock is still sun. Like, I can still see the sun. The sun is not set yet.
Suresh ji,
So it's
you were
still.
saying something, sir? The
मुझे
panelist
लगता है
Suresh.
this is nothing to do with anything. It was just that time travel, space travel. So maybe at one point of time your dad had actually come there and said
Yeah.
the same thing to you, and that just for a moment the portal opened and you could see what had happened
The
earlier. When you reached there,
portal.
why are you
He's
laughing,
also.
Jose?
Oh, I was. Shit, it was her
One
laughing.
second.
I didn't
No,
laugh.
I
Sir.
Yeah,
She
was
Jose,
laughed.
hold on a
thinking,
second. Do you know Suresh is an expert in space continuum?
Yeah, we have the same laugh, sir, me and Amrita. That's why you got confused.
oh,
But
I
I think
I
maybe your
think
father's also like checking to see कि Amrita वो park में क्या कर रही है, किससे बात करनी है. And then when you saw him, he decided to duck me in the
Maybe.
rickshaw. Possible.
Yeah, but
Anyway,
that's the thing, right? The compound is see-through. Even the rickshaw was gone. So still
wow.
don't calculate what is
This
happening.
has gone on quite
Unexplainable.
long. Strange but crazy occurrences. Thank you, Amrita. Thank you so much for sharing that
Thank
with
you.
us. Best
Thank
luck.
you
And
so
next
much.
time.
Or else there's one more thing. That what Fox me actually had a good explanation, but what Fox me was your mom's experience. But with your experience, I can say that it's safely say that there's a fear that you're chatting with your boyfriend, your dad may come, and you actually visualize the whole thing twice. So that could
Maybe.
happen. Yeah,
Yeah. But what
All
happened
right.
with my mom was still unexplainable.
yeah,
So
that is
the water
unexplainable.
falling on
Freaky.
the face. Yeah.
Yeah.
Freaky. Freaky.
All right. Thank you,
All right.
guys. Thank you so
Thanks,
much.
Amrita.
Bye.
Take care. Have a good one.
Bye bye.
Bye. Oh, wow. Suresh looking mad cool in this frame. I'm going to leave it like that.
Huh?
Suresh A and Suresh B. We have two Sureshes with us today. Let's move on to our next story, guys. Would you like to have Siddharth in? Someone just has named themselves, please let me in. Shaman Thapa. Somebody says, Chimney, my cat is going through surgery tomorrow. Please wish well. Where we should talk to them first.
Get well soon, Chimney.
Yeah, best of luck.
Tulika
Chimney,
Singh
Chimney,
says,
Chimney.
I was out on a date. I cut it short and rushed back to be here. Love you guys. Of course, what is more important? Date and relationships or this
obviously,
rubbish?
Tulika, date.
No.
Bro,
Date must not be that great.
bro, is everything okay? Is Chimney fine?
Not fine, but I think he should be by tomorrow. This chimney.
Oh my
Oh,
God.
Arey babre.
what happened to what is she
He-
drinking?
He's not drinking anything. It's
Just
tea.
kidding.
And yeah,
That's to
just
stop
all
them from
around-
scratching themselves, right?
Yes.
Yo,
So
what
he's
happened to
had,
Chimney?
So he's recently gotten stitches because his leg was amputated,
Oh,
Oh
outside.
dear.
and he kind of nibbled on the stitches, and now again he goes into surgery.
This has happened with Suresh once also, but he got better. We hope
Last time
Chimney
who
gets
they-
better.
Last time Jose had gone to a pet shop and he saw an pet with this prevention thing on the head. He
Yeah.
started putting water over there. I don't know why.
Why would you say that?
Cute he is, yeah. Chimney is very
But
cute.
I'm good.
Hi, Chimney. Meow. Meow. Just saying, get well soon. See you next week. That's
Thank
No,
you
I
guys.
don't
Thank
know.
you so much. Love your streams. I love your streams. I have a ghost story, but I'll come another time.
yeah, no
please,
worries.
Please.
Ah,
we are
that-
Get
there.
well soon, and everybody drop
Hopefully gets better
some
soon.
cat love for Chimney, and we hope Chimney gets better soon. Take care, bro.
Bye.
Bye. I think Chimney wants some space.
Yeah.
Chal, take care, bro. Have a good one.
Bye. Bye, guys.
Bye. See, that's. I mean, leaving aside poor Chimney, I hope she gets better. But that's the kind of stuff I want to do on this the pet review stream. You know, the pet is like, yeah, chodo mujhe, yeah. The guy's like, yeah,
The pet
hello.
was protesting against the stream, Jose. वो भी हो
Right.
सकता है.
Quite chaotic that was. Suresh ji, please give me Roo Baba's number. Who's Roo Baba?
Kartik Aaryan's character
Acha,
name.
Karthik is called
Ah.
Roo Baba in the film. He wants Karthik's number. Okay, we got all those messages in. Cyril, are you okay? Somebody was asking Cyril. Very mindful today, very demure. He'll sab khunas nikalega when he brings that McHamster filter
I
on.
can't. There is a loud party happening outside my house. You can't hear it, but
Oh, we can't hear it at all.
literally blaring.
Really?
I can't hear anything properly today.
But
So,
you don't have to be quiet then, na? You can talk.
I'm reading lips right now.
Oh,
Ew. Manoshi Pondicherry
Ghost Theory.
is calling us. Hold on a moment. Stop. Hammer time. Ding, 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 ding. Good
Manushi ji,
evening. Good evening.
Hi, Jose.
Hi, Huku. Hi,
Good evening.
Kasakai. How are you?
Oh, I'm fine.
Who are we chatting
How are
with?
you? It's me, Manushi.
Okay, just checking. Sometimes people use family members' Zoom accounts. Anyway, Manoshi, where are you calling us from? Pondicherry?
I'm calling from Bangalore.
Bangalore.
Hmm,
Welcome.
Today's Bangalore Day.
Today's
Yes.
Bangalore. The theme is Bangalore today. We're ready for your ghost story. क्या rating देंगे आप अपना story को?
8.5.
Oh, बाप रे.
वाह, क्या बात. Distinction. Take it away.
Okay. So, can I turn off the
Of
camera?
course you can. आपका verification हो गया.
Okay.
Mission
So, am I
खराब हो गया.
audible?
Yes,
Yep.
very much.
Yeah, very,
YouTube
very.
Premium.
Okay. So, मैं हिंदी में बता रही हूँ.
Please.
ये स्टोरी है मेरी फ्रेंड का. वो तामिलियन है. तो वो मेरे साथ यहाँ पे जॉब करती है. उसने बताया पौंडीचेरी में उसके मदर का नेटिव विलेज होम है.
Okay.
ठीक है. तो उसकी मम्मी का शादी था. तो उसकी मम्मी की छोटी बहन आई अपना बेटा लेके उनके शादी पे. ठीक है. तो शादी हो रहा था. शादी होने के बाद उसकी मम्मी चले गई. तो उसकी मासी रह गई अपना बेटा को लेके. फिर वो होता है ना घर का कुछ कुछ रिचुअल चलता रहता है. काम वाम होता रहता है. वो सब तक उसकी मासी रुकी हुई थी. उसके बाद कट टू 1 साल बाद उसकी मम्मी आई घर में 1.5 ईयर्स बाद उसकी मम्मी गांव गई, तो जाके देखती है कि उसकी मौसी है उसके घर में, और उसकी मौसी जो अपना बेटा लेके आई थी वो भी वही घर में है, लेकिन वो बेड रिडन है, बेड में सोया हुआ है। तो उसकी मम्मी को पता चला कि उसकी मम्मी के शादी के बाद ये बेटा खेल रहा था, और खेलते खेलते कुएं में बॉल गिर गया, और वो उसको उठाने जाके वहां पे गिर गया, और पूरा मतलब पैरालाइज्ड हो गया वो बच्चा। और उसकी मौसी उसके घर में रहने लग गई, और उसके मौसी के हस्बैंड ने उनको छोड़ भी दिया कि क्योंकि वो लोग में मतलब ऐसे ट्रैवल करते हैं, तो उस टाइम पे वो जातका देखते थे कि जाना चाहिए कि नहीं चाहिए। तो वो जातका जब देखे थे तो उसका पता चला था कि वो लड़के को ट्रैवल नहीं करना चाहिए, पर उसकी मम्मी को था कि मेरी बहन की बेटी का शादी है तो आई शुड गो। तो वो आई। अब ऐसा हो गया तो वो गुस्सा होकर उन्होंने अपने वाइफ को छोड़ दिया, और उसी टाइम में फिर गांव में चूंकि उसकी मम्मी अपनी बहन को रखी हुई थी बेटे के साथ, तो फोर्सफुली उसके नाना जी को उनसे शादी करना पड़ा, वो मौसी से। तो वो लोग सब रह रहे थे। तो इसकी मम्मी गई थी इसके डिलीवरी के लिए। उसकी मम्मी प्रेग्नेंट थी तो इसके लिए गई, मेरी फ्रेंड के डिलीवरी के लिए गई थी। तो जब थी उसके बाद फिर ये डिलीवर हुई, तो वो भाई ना बच्चे को देखते देखते बहुत अटैच हो गया था। हमेशा बोलता कि मेरे सामने इसको रखो, बहुत बात करता खेलता, एकदम छोटा सा बेबी को हमेशा बोलता कि मेरे सामने ही रखो। वो तो हिल नहीं पाता था, वो बेड रिडन था, खाली सिर हिला पाता था। तो वो बोलता था मेरे ऊपर उसको लेटा के रख दो, छोटे से बच्चे को। तो उसकी मम्मी ऑब्वियसली भाई है तो थोड़ा सा प्यार रहता ही है, तो दे देती थी। ऐसे ही करते 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 वो बेबी का, वो जॉनसन्स बेबी का स्मेल वो बच्चे को बहुत अच्छा लगता था, वो लड़के को। पर वो ये चीज डाइजेस्ट नहीं कर पा रहा था कि उसके फादर ने उसकी मम्मी को छोड़ दिया है, और ये मतलब उसकी मम्मी को इसके फादर से शादी करना पड़ा, तो उनको एज अ फैमिली वो एक्सेप्ट नहीं कर पा रहा था। वो ये सब बातें प्रभा की मम्मी को बोलता था। उसके बाद एक दिन उनके गांव में कुछ हो रहा था, विलेज का कुछ फेस्टिवल वगैरह था। तो सब गए हुए थे, प्रभा की मम्मी और वो प्रभा मतलब न्यू बॉर्न बेबी और वो लड़का घर में ही थे। तो ये बोला कि आज मैं इसको गोद उठाऊंगा। तो इसकी मम्मी बोली कैसे तुम गोद उठाओगे, तुम तो बेड रिडन हो, और अब उठाना है तो मैं किसी को बुलाती हूँ, सब मिलके तुमको उठाएंगे। वो फील तो कुछ कर पाता नहीं था, मतलब पकड़ के उसको बैठाते हैं और बेबी को उसके गोद में देते हैं, मतलब रख देते हैं जस्ट फॉर फील। वो वैसा बोल रहा था, बोला नहीं नहीं मैं उठूंगा आज, ऐसे ही बोला। तो ये बोली कैसे उठोगे, बोला मैं उठ के दिखाता हूँ। चैलेंज किया और बोलता है 1 2 3, और वहां पे ऑन द स्पॉट डेट उसका,
क्या?
मतलब हाँ उनका
He
वो,
passed.
हाँ ही पास्ट, ही डाइड देयर, खत्म हो गया। और उसके बाद अब वो 13 डे का रिचुअल वगैरह हुआ पूरा। फिर प्रभा की मम्मी का था कि मतलब अब प्रभा को लेके चले जाएंगी सिटी में, वापस अपने हस्बैंड के पास में गांव से। तो वो आने के लिए करने लग गई। तो क्या हुआ, वो आने का 2 3 दिन पहले से पैकिंग वगैरह चल रहा था। तो जब भी बेबी के पास जाती है बहुत रोती, अपनी मम्मी को देख के प्रभा रोने लगती, जोर जोर से रोती। न्यूबॉर्न बेबी है लेकिन वो मदर का मतलब टच में आने से ही वो रोना चालू कर देती। तो कुछ समझ में नहीं आ रहा था, फिर भी उस टाइम पे तो मोबाइल वोबाइल कुछ था नहीं, तो वो स्टेट बस से उनको आना रहता था यहाँ बैंगलोर के लिए। तो वो पौंडीचेरी से गांव से निकल के कोई एक बस स्टॉप में जाना रहता, उसके बाद वहां से बस पकड़ के आना है। तो लॉन्ग जर्नी था। तो उसकी मौसी और प्रभा की नानी और प्रभा और उसकी मम्मी ऐसे निकले। तो बीच रास्ते में प्रभा की मौसी ने बोला कि बस को रोको, हमको उतरना है। वो उतरी। उतरने के बाद फिर उन्होंने अपना बैग से एक नारियल निकाला और बोले कि तुम बहुत हो गया है, तुमको अब जाना पड़ेगा, बच्ची को छोड़ना पड़ेगा, तुम निकलो इसके बॉडी से। अपने बेटे का नाम लेके बोली, बोली तुम निकलो इसके बॉडी से, बहुत हो गया, बहुत दिन से मैं देख रही हूँ, मेरे को समझ में आ रहा है, तुम निकलो। तो उसकी मम्मी एकदम अजीब तरीके से रिएक्ट करने लग गई, और प्रभा अपनी नानी के गोद में थी। तो वो फिर बोली, उसकी मौसी ने बोला कि तुम ये नारियल पे बैठो और मैं तुमको आते टाइम लेके जाऊंगी। तो उन्होंने वो नारियल में, पता नहीं उसकी मम्मी से ट्रांसफर होके वो नारियल में आया, और वो नारियल को उन्होंने एक पेड़ और तालाब के बीच में ऐसे रख दिया। रख के वो चले गए उसको छोड़ने के लिए, दूसरा बस पकड़ के। तो प्रभा और प्रभा की मम्मी आ गई, उसकी मौसी और नानी वापस आ रहे थे। तो उसकी नानी ने उसकी मम्मी को मौसी को बोला कि नारियल तुम बोले थे, तुम कमिट किए थे कि तुमको उठाना है उसको, तुम लेके जाओगे उसको घर में। तो उसकी मौसी बोली कि नहीं, मेरे को नहीं लेना है, उसको वहीं पे रहने दो, उसको वेट करने दो, उसके कारण मेरा लाइफ स्पॉइल हो गया, मेरे हस्बैंड ने मेरे को छोड़ दिया, और मेरा कोई कुछ था मतलब था भी नहीं मेरा दोष, लेकिन वो फिर भी उसके कारण मेरा लाइफ खराब हो गया, अब मैं अपना लाइफ फ्रेश स्टार्ट करूंगी। तो ऐसी दोनों बहनों का कॉन्वर्सेशन होने लगा। तो उसकी मम्मी बोली, नानी बोली कि प्रभा की ये तो गलत है, फिर भी वो, अब वैसा उनकी सिस्टर बोल रही है तो कहाँ वो आर्ग्यूमेंट करेंगे। वो लोग घर पहुंच गए। घर का पहुंचने के बाद उनको डिसाइड हुआ कि फिर से एक और बेबी उसकी मासी मतलब करना है उनको। तो वो अपने हस्बैंड से मतलब प्रभा के नाना जी से बात करेंगे, ऐसा करके दोनों बहनों में बात हुआ। तो दूसरे दिन उसकी नानी सो गई, नाना जी सो गए, और प्रभा की मौसी जाके वो बेटा जिस बेड में सोया रहता था उसमें जाके सोई। सुबह उठे, उन्होंने देखा कि घर में पूरा मतलब ब्रेकफास्ट वगैरह इडली विडली बना हुआ है, और फिर घर के बाहर वो जो कोलम डालते हैं वो पूरा डला हुआ है, और घर बहुत अच्छे से पूजा वूजा किया हुआ सब कुछ है। फिर वो लोग सोचे कि शायद वो उसकी मासी न्यू स्टार्ट करेगी करके अपना लाइफ में फोकस करने लग गई है। उसकी नानी फिर नाना से बात भी किया कि उसको बेबी चाहिए ये वो। तो बहुत देर वेट कर रहे, 11-12 बज गया, उसके बाद कुछ समझ में नहीं आ रहा। फिर उनके गांव से एक लेडी आके बोली कि आपकी सिस्टर ने सुइसाइड किया है। ये लोग समझ नहीं पाए, वो बताई कि वहां पे किया है बोल के। तो उनको पता चला कि वो जो पेड़ और तालाब के पास में नारियल रखी थी, वही नारियल को पकड़ के वो एक तो साड़ी पहन के गई थी, वही साड़ी से अपने आप को उन्होंने फांसी दे दिया पेड़ में लगा के, सुसाइड कर लिया। और जो उनके हस्बैंड थे, उन्होंने जो मतलब वो जो लड़के के पापा थे, उन्होंने छोड़ के वो लाइफ में आगे भी बढ़ गए थे। उन्होंने दूसरा शादी वादी किया था अपने गांव में किसी कजिन से। तो वो मतलब जो उसके मौसा जी जो थे, उनका डेथ हो गया है रात को, वो भी गले के आसपास पूरा मतलब वो हाथ का फिंगरप्रिंट वगैरह मिला है, पर वो बहुत दूर गांव में थे। उसके बाद भी वो जिस दिन मरे उसी दिन इनकी मौसी ने भी सुसाइड किया, और वो नारियल हाथ में लेके वो सुसाइड की। और अभी ऐसा है कि उनका वो विलेज गांव में प्रभा के एक कजिन भाई भी हैं, उनकी वाइफ को बहुत शौक था विलेज का घर देखने के लिए। तो उसके बाद तो उसके नाना नानी ने वो घर को छोड़ दिया, क्योंकि उसकी, सॉरी मैं मम्मी से बताना भूल गई, उन्होंने सुसाइड करने के बाद ना वो उसकी मौसी का प्रेजेंस फील होता था वहां पे बार बार। तो उसकी नानी ने, नाना जी ने वो घर को लॉक कर दिया। पर कोई कजिन भाई था, उनकी वाइफ को बहुत शौक था, वो जाएगी गांव का घर देखेगी करके। तो वो भी जब गई, उसको विंडो से रोज ना कोई बोलता था, मतलब तमिल में बोलता था कि मेरे को बच्चा चाहिए, मेरे को बच्चा चाहिए करके, कोई लेडी आके। तो ये अपने हस्बैंड को बोली, तो हस्बैंड बोले कि मैं तो पहले ही बोला था, आना नहीं चाहिए था, अब तुम आए हो तो इतना दूर से आए हो तो अभी रुकना पड़ेगा 2-3 दिन, इसके बाद ही हमारा टिकट होगा, हम लोग जाएंगे। वो 2-3 दिन क्या रुकेगी? आ, वो जिस जिस दिन बोली उसका एक या दूसरा रात के बाद उन्होंने भी सेम वही घर में, घर के बाहर जो बड़ा प्ले पेड़ था उसमें वो अपने आप को हैंग कर ली, सुसाइड कर ली। और उसके बाद उन लोगों को वो घर को लॉक करके रखना पड़ा, और कोई जाता वाता नहीं है, पूरे गांव में सबको पता है कि वो घर हॉन्टेड है।
माय गॉड,
प्रभा ठीक है?
ये क्या स्टोरी था, बाप रे।
अच्छा,
हाँ
प्रभा ठीक है ना?
हाँ वो
बाप रे,
ठीक है।
प्रभा ठीक है। तो प्रभास मदर
यस।
had this boy,
नो,
and then
प्रभास मासी हैड दिस बॉय।
Masi had this boy. Okay, so and Masi got married to the Nana,
प्रभास नाना जी।
Prabhas Nana ji. Okay, so it's an old story. Nana ji मतलब
हाँ
Prabhas Nana ji.
नानी,
They must be of the similar age. That means now
आ,
आगे
ना
पीछे ज्यादा.
नानी की सिस्टर, मतलब वो जो लड़का था बेड रिडन, वो प्रभा की मम्मी का भाई था।
मम्मी का भाई. Correct, correct.
मामा।
Understood.
करेक्ट,
समझ गया. तो
यस यस,
then he possessed Prabha for some time.
नो,
या
नॉट प्रभा, प्रभास
Uh,
मॉम।
Prabha's mom he possessed. Okay,
ओके।
Suresh listens very
understood.
carefully. Anyway, that's all the time we have there. That was a great story,
I'm just
so
trying to
well narrated. No,
again,
no, sir,
sir.
we'll discuss
I
it. We'll
was
let ma'am go and then we'll come
No,
back to you,
but
sir.
I
We'll
was
never
trying
cut you
to.
off, sir.
I don't know. I just
Now you
wanted
are an
to
international.
gather. I just wanted to get. Yeah, I'm an international star. Bulbul has opened very well in US also.
Yeah, yeah, that's what I was going to
Yeah,
say.
hey, hey, uncle.
अरे थोड़ा टाइम हो गया था इसलिए मैं आगे बढ़
सॉरी, बहुत लंबा स्टोरी
No,
था।
no,
अभी
no.
अभी भी उनका
ऐसा
कंटिन्यू
नहीं
है। आई विल टेल यू
और है
लेटर।
ओ माय गॉड,
और
अभी
है?
भी है? और है? लेकिन
बाप रे, आज के लिए यही तक रखते हैं. You come back and
पार्ट
tell us the
वन
rest of it. Manoshi, thank you so much.
थैंक यू ओजे,
My
थैंक यू फॉर
God,
गिविंग मी दिस
मैं तो
चांस।
डर गई. मैं तो डर गई.
बदर की
सिरिल थोड़ा एक्साइटेड होके आया है। सिरिल और नाना उस
Thank you,
टाइम यंग था।
Manoshi.
हाँ
Okay.
थैंक यू ओजे,
थैंक यू,
बाय।
बाय।
सिरिल जी नाना बोला था.
सिरिल जी नाना थोड़ा यंग था, वो
हाँ
मतलब प्रभा वाज द
Why
रियल
does
लिटिल
that? Why does that
चाइल्ड।
look so realistic though? Cyril, that does
नहीं
look
नहीं
like a
हाँ
filter even.
फिल्टर बंद किया इसलिए ऐसे बंद किया देखिए सुरेश जी होसे जी कहानी मैंने सुना था बहुत
Yeah, yeah.
बहुत लेयर्स था बहुत कॉम्प्लिकेटेड था और
Whoa, man.
वेरी
Crazy.
सेंसिटिव है और थोड़ा टाइम लिया
लेकिन जो
डेटा
भी है,
क्रंच
आई
करने के
होप
लिए
सब ठीक रहे। थोड़ा प्रार्थना करो भाई। काफी शी वाज राइट, 8.5 स्टार पॉइंट मार्क्स दिया, करेक्ट था। थोड़ा डरावना ही है। हाँ चाचा
Insane,
जी, आप
bro.
क्या, सॉरी नाना
नहीं
जी, आप क्या
नहीं
बोल।
नहीं 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 बहुत दर्द की मैंने सुना कि होसे के घर पे थोड़ा सुसु भी निकल गया था
हाँ मैं साफ कर रहा हूँ. Mop लेके आओ. हाँ yeah, just cleaning it up over here. Bro, that was a very freaky
और
story.
आगे चलते हैं थोड़ा सा डर गया तो और कोई
आगे
अच्छा
चलते हैं. Yes, yes.
हाँ बोलिए।
हाँ। और सुरेश जी
हाँ
कैसे हो आप
बस सुनते ही। मैं ठीक हूँ सर जी, आपका आशीर्वाद से, प्लीज।
आशीर्वाद तो हमेशा नॉन स्टॉप देते हैं आप
कौन?
कौन
बैंगलोर
Kamran.
ताज स्टोरी।
ये
Yeah, we're bringing Bangalore Tatsuri in. Uncle, sir, 1 second. Kamran Mustafa says, love seeing Mr. Viscosity in BB3. Hey,
Oh,
Suresh,
thank you,
you were in
Kamran.
two things that had BB.
Big Boss and Bhool Bhulaiya.
Bhool
Wow,
Bhulaiya.
man.
Now you need to find one more project that has BB in it.
Yeah.
Oh,
Maybe
Brazzers.
I should
ए
just join BBC.
Oh
nice ए
my
सुरेश
God.
I have a joke for you
Yeah. अरे
what does an Indian owl say कौन
Oh,
कौन
कौन?
so stupid. Con con.
तेरा ताज स्टोरी
Just to make the joke, so was it factually correct? He says con only once. Knock knock is twice. So tuck tuck is twice. Hey, कौन लिख रहा है? Love you परी ज्योत्सना. I love you too. बार बार ये लोग गैला. Love you too. किधर है? हाँ. Bangalore Taj story pulling you in, sir.
Hi,
Okay.
Jose.
Hi Huku. Hi Kasakai. Good evening, sir.
All good. I don't know if you remember me. This was when you had come down to Taj the last time. I was the
Yes.
one who hosted you there.
Correct. And I was telling people also, you told me that on the 13th
Right,
floor there's a ghost.
right. So
My
this
God.
this is an experience which happened with me when I was working with Taj at that point of time.
Yo, this is a crazy movement. I mean, wow. Listen, this is the guy. This is him.
Oh,
When I tell you that I went to the Taj and someone told me that there's a ghost on the 13th floor, but don't worry, sir, not on your floor. That's him.
tell
Unbelievable.
me something. Tell me something.
Wow.
मतलब वो
yeah, yeah.
बूथ लिफ्ट में नीचे से नहीं जा सकता था।
Anyway, now we can find out. Come on. Hey, tell us your name and where are you? Are you
So
still with the Taj?
If you're allowed to.
I fortunately don't work there anymore. So my
Okay,
name is
cool.
Atul.
Atul,
Hi, Atul.
did you leave
Yeah.
because of the ghosts? No,
No, not really.
just
But,
checking. Because you
yeah.
seem quite chill with the ghosts that day when I met you.
I was okay because at one point of time, we had just gotten used to all of it, so it didn't really
Okay.
matter much.
All right,
So
take it
anyway,
away, bro. Take it away.
thank you. So this experience of mine happened when I started working with Taj. Probably the first week of working with Taj. What happened was I was very used to having night shifts, and night shift for me started at about 10 p.m. in the night, and at about 2 or 3, when you dozed off or something, we used to go inside and have a sleep, which we had a business center there basically. Um, so what happened was one particular night when I was just trying to grab some sleep at about 2:30, 3 o'clock in the night. I hear a whispering noise, which which is on my right side of the ear, and it called out my name. So I just woke up and I looked here and there, and I couldn't find anything basically. So this went on for at least 1 or 2 hours, but I was okay with it. I mean, I was still sleepy. So I thought it could be because I was very sleepy, and that was one of my first days, very few days. I mean, very first days I was doing night shifts. As and when days passed, after a month or so, I had the courage to ask one of my senior most concierge person as to if he's experienced anything or whatever. So it's like, oh yeah, the business center where we all sleep, that place is haunted. So I I obviously, being a staunch follower of the whole stream, I wanted to get deep. I wanted to dig deep and ask what is happening. Um, the first thing he told me was very casually that one of our duty managers passed away in the same spot where I was sleeping 10 to 15 years back. And these guys still feel his presence there.
Oh shit.
Oof.
And what had happened was he had partied a lot in the morning and he was doing night shift. So he came here, he just slept off, and he passed away peacefully in his sleep. Yet, it was haunting. So that was one of the experiences. There are plenty of it. But yeah, I think it's time up now.
Wow, that's pretty creepy,
नहीं नहीं
man. Wow.
एकदम ऐसा इनकम्प्लीट लग रहा है और कुछ एक्सपीरियंस था उनके साथ
हाँ, तो ऐसे मतलब मेरे साथ तो बहुत होते रहते थे. So at one point of time, because we had a lot of workload, they had given us rooms, and I was lucky enough to get a suite room for that particular night. अब मेरे को ऐसा feel, I had got it on the ground floor, and I was deep asleep at about 4 a.m. in the morning. When you're in that proper deep zone of sleep, and I could feel somebody pulling my blanket, and and because the room is very silent, I can even hear if a pin drops. So
Yeah, you can hear the clock going chuk, chuk, chuk sometimes.
yeah. So I could hear footsteps right outside the suite room. So my suite room, it is a garden suite room. Nobody generally walks in the garden, but yeah, I could hear footsteps.
just checking, was it the time when Jose was there? No, no.
It might have been me scared looking for you saying, Atul, bachao, mujhe bachao.
Yeah.
Yo,
But tell me
yo,
something. When
crazy.
he whispered, what did he? Did you hear any voice? Like, did it say something?
Yeah, the whispering was my name. It was
Your
my
name, just a name.
Yeah,
Skip was
just
your
my
name.
name. Just my name.
And this was like a couple of times.
It kept happening for a good 2 hours of time.
Basically, this guy is a very cool guy. He just didn't want you to sleep. He's like, we're gonna
Probably.
party.
Maybe
एक बात
he
करते
was
ना थोड़ा.
supervisor था ना तो he wanted to cha पे लग जा.
Could be.
But that's creepy, especially in the middle of the night to wake up.
Freaky
Oh, it is.
story.
It is. Especially when it is it is your first month into the hotel industry, and yeah,
So
you don't
I
know
can
if you should sleep or not sleep.
I
Yeah,
can
man.
safely
It's
assume now we are no longer in the hotel industry.
No, I am not.
See?
Atul, thanks so much for sharing that with us, and so cool to actually have you here on the stream after meeting you.
Right.
I also remember when I was there, you guys left me some chocolates and a really sweet note. Thank you
I
so much,
had
bro.
left you a note as well, and I remember
yeah.
you
That's
talking
sweet.
about it on your screen.
Oh, but Jose, those are not chocolates.
What? Bada ajeeb taste. No, I'm just kidding. Atul, thanks so much, bro.
Thank you
Thanks,
so
Atul.
much. Thank
Have
you.
a good
Take
one.
care.
Thank
Bye-bye.
you.
Have a good one.
Bye Atul. Bye.
See, मैं झूठ नहीं बोल रहा
So
था.
sweet.
Actually
We
हुआ.
actually went to the hotel. I still think you were at the hotel.
Uh,
I
Suresh ji.
sometimes enter
Haji,
hotels and then I
yes.
sleep outside.
Oh, nice. Which hotel room do diabetic patients try to avoid?
The sweet.
Which room?
Terrible.
Oh shucks.
All right. Next person
Ali.
coming in is Navya, who's been shouting, "Please let me in, let me in." Navya.
Namaskar.
And
Hi,
by the way,
Navya.
just a clarification for everyone who's been sending messages. That was Taj Bangalore, not Mumbai.
Yeah,
That he was
Bangalore.
talking about.
Hi, can you hear me?
Yes,
Yes, we
Navya,
can.
how are you?
I'm good, thank you.
Where are you calling us from?
I'm calling from London, but I'm originally from Delhi.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh,
So I
oh,
just
there. लंदन की आंटी आ गई.
क्या कर रहे हो आप इधर?
अरे आंटी
आंटी छोले
मैं
भटूरे खाएंगी.
No, no, कोई नहीं, मैं नहीं दूंगी.
Uh,
Thank you guys for backing me up in the jokes. मैं जा रही हूँ, हराम खोरो.
आपका कोई नूर नहीं है.
Yeah, leave my body. Sorry about that. Terrible. That's really bad. Navya, you saying let you win. What rating would you like to give your story?
so this happened with me, and when it was happening, it was very scary for me. So I would give it an 8 from my side, but I don't
Okay.
know what
You're
Okay,
over
no.
it now. It doesn't bother you as much.
No, I'd forgotten about it. I think I'd like compartmentalized it.
Okay, very
And
interesting.
And this
Take it away.
ये लंदन का भूत है, इंडिया का भूत है.
India ka bhoot hai.
हाँ, ठीक.
Nice.
And
सुनाइए.
also I just want to say thank you to the Harami chat. And please be kind because I'm really nervous.
अरे बाप रे.
don't
Disable the
bother
chat only.
about
Trust
them.
me.
Yes, don't worry.
Okay.
Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Take it
So
away.
We'll
I'll
start
try to
chatting.
be yeah, I'll try to be as quick as possible. When I was younger, my parents used to send me for this summer camp every year. And in that summer camp, normally we would stay in this was in Sidlakhet, and normally we would stay in like a permanent campsite. But on one of the nights, we would take like tents and like dal, chawal, and like utensils and all of the supplies, and trek for like 5-6 hours and find a campsite in the middle of the forest and stay there for the night. um on the day that we were meant to be going there, like when we trekked and we found like a nice spot in the middle of the forest where there was enough space to like pitch tents and everything. And I must have been 12 or 13, and even then I used to like ghost stories and horror stories, but I don't believe in any of it, but I just liked hearing them. I was asking our instructors to tell us ghost stories, and the people who were scared, they went back to the tents and they went to sleep. And a few of us were sitting outside in front of a bonfire, and the instructors were telling scary stories. And then when they were done, I left and I went back to my tent, but I was sleeping at the corner of my tent because I was one of the last people to go back. So then, in the middle of the night, at some point, I woke up, and because there was some kind of a creature, animal, I don't know what, running around where our tents were, and at one point, it climbed over our tent. And because these tents were like made with wires and tarp, like so it was you can like push it down also if there's enough pressure. And so it went over mine and the other girls, like feet and legs also. And then and I was trying to wake them up, but no one was waking up. But I was also trying to be quiet, like as quiet as I could, because because I was at the corner, I could like hear the thing like breathing right next to my ear. And it was a very like I thought I thought that it would be like an animal, but it almost sounded a little like human. Like I could tell that it was like a female and very guttural, like throaty sound that was panting because I think it had been running, and also like kind of growling. um so that happened, and I just tried to be as still as possible. So that's why like no one I couldn't wake anyone up either. And then eventually I fell asleep. In the morning when I woke up, I spoke to the instructors who had come with us, and I asked them, did you notice anything, like did you wake up because of this thing that was running around? And they said no, like it must have been some animal, and even I thought it must have been an animal only. But then when we went back to our permanent campsite, I was telling a different instructor about this, and this instructor had gone with like a different batch, but this instructor was more familiar with the area. So he then told me that there used to be a woman, and in that part of the mountains, it's very like it's a well-known story that this woman used to behave in very weird like ways, and that's why they did some like exorcism, or like pandit, they called pandits and everything and tried to fix her. I don't know what happened with her, but that people talk about seeing or hearing her. So I don't know if it was the same thing, but nothing since that has happened. So, and I've never had like any other encounters, but this was the one where I was like, this
Ah.
doesn't seem like an animal.
कुछ हुआ नहीं लेकिन nothing happened ना?
कुछ हुआ नहीं.
No.
And nobody
But
was.
Thank God.
I'd heard of man-eating leopards and or tigers or whatever. So
Well, then you wouldn't have been saying anything to us right
Yeah.
now.
Yeah. But can you make a sound like what is it? Like a low growl? Was it a deep?
it was like as if like a woman is being, I don't know, like like I don't know how to do what.
Like a gurgling or
Yeah,
See, it could
yeah,
have
like
possibly. Did you
like
also
Monjulika, the way
Monjulika?
Oh,
yeah, like
Nice.
breathing very heavily and yeah,
That way. It could have
yeah,
been. I got another good reason. It could have been Amitabh Bachchan was actually passing by. And he was,
What the hell, bro? Freaky. Anyway, at least nothing happened. That's fine. So that's a
Yeah.
good
or
part.
maybe some. And are you sure nobody is pranking? That quite possible. Kids out there in the night
Yeah.
pranking middle of the jungle, and then somebody did that.
and always carry a powerful torch.
ऐसे सांस निकाल.
Could have been a
Yeah,
cat also.
could be, but I heard it like going around the entire area where our tents were, and it was weird that no one else
Heard it.
Heard
or
it.
yeah, woke up.
Just call up your friends and ask them what were
Freaky.
they up to that night. They must have. Hey, Jose, filter निकाल दिया था. अरे वापस डाल दिया
Someone
filter.
sent the super
वापस
chat
डाल
that
दिया.
happened. Very funny. I got it very,
But,
very fast.
thank you.
Navya, thanks so much.
Very creepy.
Thank you.
Have a
Thank
good
you.
one.
Bye.
ऐसा इधर अजीब अजीब जगह में camping नहीं करना. I mean,
नहीं
especially
करना
with there are
बस.
leopards and all. I mean, I'm just saying.
Okay.
I don't
I
know.
don't go anymore.
All right. Take care. Have a
Bye.
good one. Bye bye.
Where was she camping?
In the tent.
In the tent she
Hey,
was
damn.
camping.
नहीं, he's right. आपने कौन सा एरिया मैंने पूछा नहीं.
Listen,
I
someone
didn't-
mentioned, Jose, thank you for your suggestion about that show From on Prime. Yo, thank you. You know, I'm very good with that. But
First of
there's a scene in From like this where they're in a tent and there's some creature going around the tent and all. Freaky.
Thanks.
Yes.
I say डाल दे. बोल दे.
There's a scene. Did I say anything else? कुछ और spoiler दिया? Did I tell you that? Are you listening to me? Chandana says, want to see you three in India's got latent. बाप रे, हम लोग का latency बहुत ज्यादा है.
India latest.
I don't think they'll call us.
तेरा कान बहुत बड़ा है.
Oh, thank you so much, Suresh. Thank you.
Oh,
You said that to me yesterday, but slightly different pronunciation.
Hi,
Hi
Jacqueline.
सुरेश जी कैसे हो?
मैं बिल्कुल
होसे
ठीक
जी
हूँ.
कैसे हो? आपका जो बहन जी कहाँ पे है अभी हो?
God, Jose जी.
अरे
ये
गोलू.
कुत्री, तू आई है इधर? हाँ? साली. हाँ, तेरे को क्या लगता है? सुरेश is mine, okay?
आपने
हैं?
दिवाली के टाइम पूरा डब्बा लड्डू खा लिया.
वो लड्डू था? मुझे लगा कुछ और था. But तू क्या कर रही है इधर? हाँ? Don't you go dare come next to my man.
गोष्ठी स्टोरी सुनने के लिए अभी थोड़ा डर गया लेकिन एक
Someone
स्टोरी
called you Galadriel
Glad
from the
Aren't
Rings
you
of Power.
glad that you got to
ये Saladriel है. साली.
Hey,
हाँ?
क्या हो
तू
रहा है?
नहीं बन सकती क्वीन ऑफ
तेरा आवाज
स्प्लिट्सविला,
को क्या
मैं
हुआ?
बनूंगी, मैं
हाँ?
मैं बनूंगी,
लड़का का आवाज कैसे आ
मैं
रही थी?
बनूंगी स्प्लिट्सविला की क्वीन। तू क्या करेगी, तू निकल यहाँ से साली।
ओके, मैं नहीं जा रहा है, मैं बाद में
नहीं नहीं, मत
आएगा।
जाना, मत जा, तू
सुरेश,
काफी
also
क्यूट
love
है।
you.
थैंक यू जैकलिन मैम, कितनी
नहीं,
खूबसूरत
मत
लग
जा,
रही हैं आप।
मत जा।
अरे बाप
अरे
रे।
By the way, you're looking really. Oh, sorry. I thought I was talking to Jacqueline for a second.
हाय
Oh,
ओजी
did
जी,
I?
कैसे हो आप? सब ठीक है ना?
Oh, hi. Good evening, auntie. How are you? So, my God.
चले गए, गिर
Sneeze
गया।
auntie out of you. I was gonna ask her if those 6 tube lights she called me to fix yesterday, are they still working fine or not?
Where part I heard she doesn't even have tube lights in the house.
No, she doesn't.
How did he fix that?
I don't know what
I just put them, I leaned them against the wall. She said it's fine.
Oh.
Anyway, freaky, very freaky. Let's keep going, guys. Suresh, this one's on you. Do you want Sharmin Thapa? Do you want Imon Ahmedabad story? Something about Korea he mentioned in between. A blind cat wants to say hi. Should we say hi to the cat?
First, let's say
Yeah.
Sharmin Tapa first because he's been there for a long time, or he has
Oh,
been there for a long time.
okay. We talk to Sharmin right after this. Just as you were saying it, I
I
clicked the
wanted to
button. I'm
crack. I
sorry,
wanted to
Suresh.
crack a very nasty joke, but जाने दो.
Acha, that, usually people say that when they want to do the joke anyway.
I know, but I'm not going to do it.
Hello there.
अरे वरुण धवन.
Your eyesight seems fine.
Am I audible? I think.
Yes,
Hello,
sir, you
hi
are.
everyone.
Yes, sir, you are.
Yes,
What's
yes. How are you
happening?
guys?
We heard one of
Very-
our friends is wanted to say hi to us. Where is he or she?
Oh yes, exactly. So if you can just give me 1 second, she's
Take
roaming outside.
your moment.
Just 1 second, I'll get.
अरे,
Left her to roam by herself. They have a very good sense of smell, though. So
Do you hear her? She's
these sound effects
actually-
sound are what?
No. It's it's the real thing. Just a sec.
What if freaky is if he now comes back in a full cat costume? That would be so insane, no?
That would be great, actually.
what's his
Are
name?
Hey, hi,
You have
Gina.
speakers out over there? Is it playing from the speaker?
Yeah, it's playing.
So
on
she
the
can hear
speaker, I
us?
think. Yes, exactly. She can. Oh my god.
Jose,
Oh my goodness.
she's traumatized
It's
right now.
so
Jose, will you
cute.
stop it?
What's his name?
No, it's a she. Her name is
What's her
Gina.
name?
And whoa.
Oh,
Is she okay?
Yeah, she's okay.
They have legs. They fall on their legs.
She's just a bit camera shy. But
That's okay.
just
Anyway.
wanted to say a big thank you. And मेरे को ऐसे अभी I'm in Italy right now. And,
हाँ मैं वो पूछने वाला था.
Right. And Suresh sir, I have to say, I mean, I've been listening to the podcast, the stream for so long, and I've always wanted to say ki, the classic stuff that you did on radio, the Suresh Menon show. It's
Jose sir.
and,
Let's
Jose
touch
sir.
hands, Suresh. Touch hands.
Jose sir.
I'm on this side. I'm on the other side. So touch hands.
Jose-
touch
right.
hands.
And Kamla Ka Hamla and all those things that you did, they really made up my childhood. And I
Oh.
actually have a story. But,
I've also been watching
it's-
Suresh since I was a child. I mean,
But
You can't-
Jose
you
was
can't-
a part
you
of
just
the.
Took my
part-
line.
then I joined him. You have
Sorry,
a story for us?
Yes.
I
That
do
is-
have a story, but it's not. I've heard similar stories, so I don't know if it would be really good. So I'd give it a rating of 6, I guess.
Okay. Cool.
But I would really run through it because I know Panvel आएगा जल्दी.
ठीक है, run through it, sir.
But right. So it's actually ये मैं हिंदी में बोलूँ तो चलेगा, right?
अरे
Please,
दौड़ेगा
चल,
भाई.
दौड़ेगा.
Correct. So ये मेरे मामा की story है, and he tells this story that it's the setting is of 1995, and वो time पे when my parents were getting married, there was my father was supposed to get a bike, and these guys, my mama ji along with his friend was traveling to get the bike from this city to not the city but town to the village where they were getting married. And वो time पे of course the road that was not very lit up, and वहाँ पे all he describes is that there's a long road going, and उसमें खाली it's covered by trees. So for long stretches of distance, you have nothing but villages on either side and just a road that keeps going in. So it's kind of freaky already. But they are traveling on this route, and वहाँ पे after going quite deep inside this road, they see a kid who is walking right next to the side of the road, and they are kind of surprised to see this kid. They're like, इतने अंधेरे में, मतलब, what is this kid sort of roaming around nowhere? So they are naturally curious, and but they don't stop the bike. They keep going. After that, after like 5 or 10 minutes of going straight, they encounter the same kid again, and they this time decide to stop. They're like, okay, what's going on? Let's actually check this out. And जब वो लोग वहाँ पे बाइक रोकते हैं, तो they start questioning the kid कि भाई किधर से हो, कहाँ जाना है? And then the kid is just not saying anything, and is holding just this blank stare. और कितना भी उससे सवाल पूछो, he's not saying any questions. But then they ask him कि अच्छा तुम्हारा घर कहाँ है? Can we drop you somewhere? So he says कि he doesn't say anything. He just points like this and points at a distant light right across the farms. And they think, okay, and बोले तुम्हें घर का रास्ता मालूम है? And then he says he just does, he does like a nod, like a look that he knows where he has to go. And what they do is essentially कि okay तुम जाओ, हम लोग यहाँ पे वेट करेंगे, बच्चा है, कहाँ जाएगा रात को? And then they sort of, बाइक का जो हेडलाइट होता है, they turn it to the direction of where this kid has to go. And वो बच्चा क्या करता है, they expecting him to go through the road, but वो left लेके he goes into the farm and disappears. मतलब उसके वो लोग जब हेडलाइट हाई बीम मारते हैं बाइक की, तो he's nowhere to be seen, and the kid just disappears into thin air. And it's kind of freaky, but they reach the venue after that. They're like, ठीक है, कुछ तो होगा. And then he discussed this with someone, and बाद में पता चला there's a legend around that area कि वहाँ पे there's this kid who got lost a long time ago and was never found. And people sometimes feel कि ऐसा energy है कि he's still roaming around looking for his way back. But to see him up front, they felt like something is really off. They were not able to. They're not feeling very well about speaking to this kid. So yeah, that's the story.
Hey, maybe that
Freaky.
kid was actually giving a clue as to where he's gone missing, and that's the direction that he was pointing in.
Probably, yeah.
Just think about it,
Yeah.
Damn.
Very scary
Somebody,
story.
yeah,
Thanks for sharing
somebody
that.
should
my
have.
friend.
How long back was this? Damn it, yeah.
But this is 1995, so there's
Shucks, man.
basically no GPS, no nothing. But the
No,
thing
but
is,
somebody
the
could have
person-
solved this case.
Suresh, don't go,
Somebody could have
Suresh, don't.
solved.
No, don't go there.
Where-
Suresh.
which
It's okay
place
now,
is
let
this?
it be.
Chup raho. Sorry. Which place was this? कौन सी जगह थी ये?
this was close to Banaras. So
Banaras.
but it's like a small village called Sherpur nearby. And वहाँ की story है ये essentially. They were traveling from Banaras to Sherpur on a bike.
Okay.
And this happened somewhere over there. Now it's totally different. I've been there recently and it's completely changed. But yeah, the person who told me the story, Mamaji, I don't see him as a person who tells tall tales. He's a very factual man. So listening, I'm very skeptical with these things. But again, listening from a credible listener makes you
Still
you
a freaky
feel a bit
story.
more credible.
Still flipping freaky.
Yeah. And lastly, I will just say, guys, I've been listening to this I'm binging on it essentially. I'm compiling my thesis right now, but
my
ये चल रहा है,
God.
तो it's a sort of the spooky vibes are
Freaky.
on. And happy Diwali, and thank you so much.
Wish you the same,
Happy
brother.
Diwali,
Thanks
man.
so much for
Thank you so
joining
much.
us. Take care. Is your
And,
cat still around?
The cat, no, she has gone out now.
But they have great hearing, na. So I just want to tell her that.
But you know what, Jose? She's blind and she's deaf, and उसको कुछ भी
Oh.
सुनाई नहीं देता है. So,
Oh, damn.
but she has only one
Cutie.
good eye, and वो भी कभी
I'm glad she has you. Anyway, thank you, brother.
That's sweet of you, man. That's amazing.
Thank you.
That's sweet of
Take
you,
care.
man. Take care.
Yeah.
Bye, bro.
Bye.
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 And one thing common with that guy, we both grew up watching you guys do great content. And I just want to say, I'm very proud. Just so proud to be part of this conversation.
I'm gonna hire young people to call here and just tell Cyril that they had a great time watching.
Don't you think it's better
Cyril
to
as they
be
grew up.
looking? It's better to be looking young always. Like start running in the morning or something. You've been seeing the
Yeah.
videos. You've been seeing the videos that I've been putting
I
out.
saw Suresh.
Yeah,
You
thanks
sent
for
them.
sharing that. It's
Why did
very
you share
cool,
those other
Suresh.
videos with me and Jose where there's no track pants?
Whereas
Million Somanish that was.
Initially,
somebody
I
actually
was like, why
messaged me.
is I was like, why is Suresh sending pictures of pepperoni? Then I realized there was nipples. Anyway, let's keep going.
Man, that's just great. That's great. Great. Excellent.
Nice. Okay.
What's that you said to Jose? Yeah, it's 10:46.
Nothing. We'll go on for 10 minutes more today since we started 10 minutes late.
No problem.
I know
sir.
that's my fault.
Fair,
So
it's
then if
fair,
you
it's
guys
fair.
want to leave,
Absolutely.
no problem. I mean, kya kare?
Okay.
All right, who are we going for next? Acha, nice. Now people are mentioning which cats they have. Either
Yeah.
they're like,
Save
I
for the
have
new
this
stream.
cat also ghost story because they're like, ये लोग
Oh,
अगर मेरे पास cat है तो वो लिखे आएंगे अंदर. Okay, Iman.
yeah, man. Talbot, man.
No,
Iman.
Iman
Iman.
उसका नाम है.
I thought you called me Iman, like Dwayne
Elon
Bravo.
Musk.
Iman. Mr. Menon.
Hello there. How are ya? Iman.
अरे unmute me man. अरे
Unmuted.
Unmuted. Sorry, yaar.
Suresh. I am so happy to see you guys here.
Good to have you on, brother.
All right.
Are you calling us from Ahmedabad also?
नहीं, I moved to Delhi now. अब तो मैं यहीं से काम वाम करता हूँ. But I
Nice.
used to live in Ahmedabad for 6 years, and this is an incident that happened to me there. So
All right. क्या रेटिंग देंगे आप अपना स्टोरी को?
5 like 0 because I'm a fattu. So 5.
All right.
I like it. You're underplaying it. Nice. Well played.
Yeah.
Interesting. All right.
Okay.
Take it away, sir.
Okay, so this is when I was in college in Ahmedabad. This is around 2016, 2017, and it gets crazy hot in Ahmedabad during the summers. And of course, there's also a summer vacation. So most of the people from college leave. Now our college was a design school. So we had a small group of people who used to stay back because going back home, etc. was very expensive. तो हमारे पास ना एक वो था, we had a 3 BHK flat and we all had like our rooms, so we were sharing it. So one day, a few of the folks who were from the film department decided that we are going to do a small screening at your place. And we were all like, fine. He didn't give us any intimation of what kind of film it was, but we just knew it would be something crazy because film people, I don't know if you've met them, they never watch normal things. They watch some eclectic Korean shit or, So
Suresh?
this time, yeah. So this time he said ki he's gonna show us a horror film, and it's gonna be a Korean film. It's about some eldritch god, and apparently people who watch this film generally always get into some kind of trouble. And I immediately said कि ये सब नहीं होएगा because I am extremely scared of things. But anyway, I think because there were so many other people, we decided fine. Also, circumstantially, that was the same time that the landlord had decided कि तुम सबका घर पेंट होएगा. And if you've had that happen to you, it's the worst experience because जितने भी लोग घर में रहते हैं, they all move to one room, so one room gets painted, then they
Yeah.
move back into that, and the house smells horrible. So my room was the one that was getting painted. So us din subah the whole painting had happened, and we had covered the beds etc. with a kapda. And in the adjacent room, we were all watching this movie. It's called Noroi the Curse, and it was a story of a demon called the Kagutaba. Now the Kagutaba में क्या होता है? There was this man who figured out that Kagutaba had killed this family, and he was making a documentary film on it, all on like 16 mm film. And while making the film, the documentary filmmaker had realized कि this we also need to make a sacrifice. He realized that this is real. He made a sacrifice. He also filmed that, and we were watching that. And let me just tell you the group of people. There was a bunch of people who were smoking ganja. of course, Ahmedabad, so there's no alcohol. There was me who was sober, and there was like another girl, and they're all seniors. Okay, they're all around 30s. No, not very young folk also. So everybody in their senses. Even ganja doesn't make you like out of your senses. So the bell rang, and we paused the film and we went, and there was a man standing there, and he said, "Ki I am your roommate's senior friend." And I was like, "Arey, who are you?" I couldn't figure out who he was. But he said, कि my roommate was called Sonu. So he said, कि मैं सोनू का senior हूँ. I don't have a place to go tonight. So just let me stay here. So I called Sonu. I said, कि bro, ऐसा कुछ है क्या? So he said, कि bro, I'm तो traveling अभी, but I think somebody had texted me. He wanted to stay. I don't even remember him or remember his name. He was just some acquaintance. So yeah, if you have space, just let him in. So I was like, fuck, मैं क्या बोलूँ? So I said, चल ठीक है, आजा, सो जा. Uh, but I told him that the only place you can sleep is my room, and it's just got painted and it's not clean, and there's like the kapda over that single bed, so you have to like sleep on that horrible painted room. So he said, "Ki chalega, I just need a place to be tonight." And I said, "Fine, you figure out your own food, and there's water in the kitchen. That's all we can do." And he said, "Fine, good night," and he left and he went to sleep. And we, of course, went back to watching Kagutaba, and we were scared shitless. And in the middle of the film, while the demonic like sacrifices things those are happening, we heard a huge scream, like a violent, like a save me kind of a scream. And we all paused, like our hearts were in our throats, because we were looking
Other
at each other.
places.
Everybody had heard that sound. It's not that I had imagined. So we all looked at each other, we turned on the lights, and we are like, okay, we have to go out, figure out what this was. We went out to see who it was, and there was no one. There was no one, and there was a guy asleep in the next room. He was sound asleep. He was sound asleep, and there was a real scream that had come. And there were 5 people in that room, all currently doing very well. They're all like very sensible folk. They all heard it. We just looked at each other and we said, okay, possibly this was like a night terror this man was having. He was just like, uske neend mein wo chilla raha tha. So anyway, we woke up. So we let that night pass. We all like slept in that same room together. And in the morning, we asked him, "Ki, yo, like, do you have a history of night terrors? Like, do you scream? What's up? Did you feel any discomfort? Because it was really hot also." So he said, no, I slept fine. Everything was very good. And yeah, so that was the mystery of that real scream. And since that day, I'm really, really afraid of watching these films. So, you know how we heard of that story? Like, if you watch, what was that film where you got that phone call and you died?
The
Uh,
Curse.
no, not the
No.
curse. The
The
TV
ring,
No, not
the
the
ring,
Curse.
ring,
The
ring,
Ring. The
ring.
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 Sorry.
Ring.
So like
I felt
Ring.
cursed after watching it. Oh, the lady from the Curse is here. Good evening, Auntie. How are
So
you?
like the Ring.
Iman just said that he doesn't want to be spooked out. Cyril, thank you for scaring, as in spoiling his night.
Yeah, but damn man, these things happen, and I love that you guys are doing ghost stories. But yeah, be careful. This is all real, man. Like some crazy
I
stuff
know.
happening all the time.
And look at one of our
Yeah.
panelists is part of that. There he is. His
So,
mic is off, but he's still talking into it.
Oh, mic's on.
Mike,
Now it's on.
Cyril
oh.
was looking so
Have fun.
hot as that woman. It was very nice.
I sit down.
Jacqueline.
I put that filter on in the night and stare at myself.
Until you said, as that woman, Cyril was just like, where is this going exactly?
Like, what? There's no one. I'm all alone. out
Iman, thank you so much for being here with us.
Yeah.
Freaky and unnerving.
Can I make one request?
Sure, which song?
No, no song. Can you just say ये सुन के मेरी जिंदगी का 5 मिनट एकदम वेस्ट हो गया.
मेरा लाइफ का 5 मिनट वेस्ट हो गया तुम्हारा वीडियो देख के. वो वाला ना. मेरा लाइफ का 5 मिनट. Take care, bro. Thank you so much.
Love you guys. Thank you so much for having me.
Love you.
Bye.
People screaming in their sleep. Arey cockroach,
Arey
cockroach.
अरे ओजे जी सुरेश जी कैसे हो सब
बिल-
ठीक ठाक
ठीक ठाक
मैंने
कॉकरोचेस
ये स्ट्रीम देख रहा था ना और मैंने संडास का फीलिंग आ गया इसलिए मैं पहुंच गया इधर
आपका दिवाली क्लीनिंग नहीं हुआ है थोड़ा अभी भी वहां
दिवाली
पे
अरे
लेंडुक दिख रहा है साइड में ब्राउन कलर
बहुत अच्छा लिंडुक्स आ गया अभी दिवाली के टाइम
ये
पे मैं
cockroach,
फोटो
इधर
एक
आ.
अरे वाह क्या क्या
अरे
मेरे पास वो हिट नहीं था तो मैं
अरे
ये.
लेकिन ये
मैंने
कौन
खेल
सा
ट्राई
स्प्रे भाई
किया
ये लाल स्प्रे क्यों डाल रहे हैं मेरे को हेलो
आई एम गेटिंग फोमो नाउ सीइंग ऑल दिस
नहीं
So
सर तो
stupid.
फोमो मत ले और ओसे जी
हाँ, Cyril D.
आज तेरा हेयर
Cockroach.
स्टाइल देख के थोड़ा सा मतलब
इसका
कनेक्शन आ
टट्टी खा
रहा
रहा आज. हाँ, what? Oh, 4 minutes left. Hey, good evening. How are you, Cyril? Cyril, the
भाई
area.
जी
Have you met my
भाई,
friend
ये-
Suresh from California? Suresh,
Hey,
Yeah,
California.
Suresh,
Oh,
there's a
yeah.
dog out there. There's a dog damn there.
hey what's up dog
Cyril giving us like vines. He puts his filter on in the vine format, like 7 seconds
Yeah,
filter
man.
in and out, and he's gone.
I saw
Yeah,
in and
yeah.
outs just like my reels.
Dear God. Cyril. 4 minutes left for 10 o'clock. Am I right? For 11 o'clock. And then another 10 minutes and 2 hours we'll go on. Thank you so much, Suresh and Cyril, for agreeing to do this.
Thank you
Today's
so
marathon stream all the way up till 3 in the morning. I want to say that next we said Sharmin ko leke aayenge. Suresh. That's why Suresh's face was like that the whole time because he was in his Zoom settings. He was like, "Ah, click, click."
Just enjoying it.
Suresh, I'm not sure if you realize, but
Faltu
that you don't have a dog filter on. He's making dog sounds.
ये मिमिक्री आर्टिस्ट हो
Sharmin Thapa asked to unmute.
हम
All right, get
शर्मिंदा
ready.
हम सब शर्मिंदा है अच्छा जोक है
Hi,
Hi,
Ukko. Hi,
Sharmin.
Kaisa
and
Kai.
Jose is busy chatting with her anyway on the stream I saw
Oh my
that
god, I'm so
Stop it, huh,
excited.
Suresh?
I'm Sharminda and all
Mera
you
Vivi
written
dekh
anyway
I
oh,
know. Oh my, you guys are so effortlessly funny. Like it's genuinely
It's all
like
Suresh. It's all
it's
Suresh.
All
He gives us
insane.
scripts and we have to go
So we have
according
a
to the script.
teleprompter, 45 writers, all of them.
they got filters I'm not funny I'm the most serious
No, you
kind
guys are so like genuinely
Please take another 5
Sammy-
minutes to tell us in detail
yes
what
seriously
you're
sorry,
talking about
I'm sorry.
exactly.
no please don't be
But you know
please
the weird
we
part
love
about it?
praises
I've been watching the stream on mute, so I don't understand why.
What?
Sharmin, where are you calling us from?
US
I am in Amsterdam right now. I'm originally from Nepal though. But then I understand Hindi because I grew up with Hindi movies, but oh my god, you guys, I mean this is fantastic. So
Thank you, madam. Thank you so much.
Stop it. Okay, tell us.
stop it
उधर का जड़ी बूटी जो मिलता है
but
बहुत
you all
अच्छा है.
forgot she said Hindi movies okay
Yeah.
thank you
yes,
Stop it.
like Suresh sir, like honestly, you guys are like top talent. Like I don't understand how you guys are so funny, but you guys are so like genuinely so funny.
We really
I
are.
don't even miss any time that you guys are on other people's streams. Like I am
Sorry.
like
thank you
I'm
Didi.
jumping on them.
But Shaman, I
Anyway.
totally get it. Like, I grew up watching Jose and Suresh.
oh god okay
Yes. I mean, all of these two senior actors.
thank you so much
Shamin, you have a ghost story for us?
I do. It's Charmine, by the way.
Charmine.
But it's okay. It's okay.
Charmin
I do have a ghost story. I cannot confirm or deny if it's a ghost, but I was shit scared. I'm sorry for swearing, but I was so scared. I will rate it like 100 out of 10 for me, but I don't know how much you guys will rate it. So anyway.
Take it away.
So this happened around like 2 months ago, and I was in my old apartment, and it was like a really like weird time in my life anyway, but like there were a series of incidents that happened. I was asleep one night and I just like suddenly woke up and I literally saw two people staring at me. And then I blinked like about like a couple of times and then they disappeared. Like they like slow faded away. Like it wasn't even like my mind was playing hallucinations on me. Like they slow faded away. This happened about like 2-3 times where I would wake up at the same time at night, so around 2:15-ish, and then I would see these like three different people. Sometimes they were like rummaging through my wardrobe, sometimes they were staring at me. Very weird. Anyway, I was like, you know what? I'm just tired and I need to get some rest. Like it must be my mind playing tricks on me. Then, like a week after that, I got home from work and I was just laying in my bed and all the big lights were off in my room and only the night light was on. And then the night light is like completely connected to the switch, like to the plug, and it flickered once. So I was like, okay, the wire must be loose. Let me just reconnect it. I reconnected it. It was fully like, jammed in. Very weird. Anyway, we're fully jammed in and it kept flickering. Like it kept flickering, like, but in like consistent periodic rhythm. Like just like bup up, bup up, bup up. I was like, you know what? Okay, there's something wrong with electricity. I don't know, not my fault, whatever. Then it was hot one night and I wanted to turn on the fan. And I have the Dyson, and I don't know if you guys have the Dyson as well, but you can connect your phone with the Dyson.
I have
and
regular.
and you can turn it on with Wi-Fi. But to connect it to your phone, you need a specific code to do it the first time. And I had never connected it to my phone. I used to manually turn it on. Literally in the middle of the night, the fan was off, it turned on, and the Wi-Fi signal turned green. Like you have to manually enter a code in the Dyson app to turn it on. Like I was freaked out. Anyway, I was like, okay, this is getting weirder by the day. I don't know what's going on. One night I was listening to you guys' ghost stream. So I was all alone. I was scared. I was listening to you guys' stream, but I was like, you know what? It's fine. Like these guys are so funny. Like they always got a really like scary story with funny jokes or whatever. So I'm not gonna be scared. Then my best friend calls me, and my best friend does not live with me. My best friend calls me and he's like, Bestie, I don't know what to tell you, but I think there's a ghost in my house. And I start freaking out because and by the way, he doesn't know that this is happening with Mia, by the way. Like, we haven't talked about this at all. And I'm like, what do you mean? And he's like, well, I don't know if I should tell you now, because are you home alone? Like, I don't know. I'm really scared. Let's just let's just catch up over dinner. So a couple of days later, I go to this place and then I'm like, tell me like everything's fine, because like I'm freaking out as well. There's so many things going on with like my house and stuff as well. And he's like, well, I don't know, but literally he was apparently in his bathroom and he was brushing his teeth, and his bathroom and his room is attached, so you can see the big light of the room from his bathroom, and it's like an on and off switch. There's nothing that you can do to dim it, to do weird LED stuff with it. While he was brushing his teeth, the light was on, it slowly dimmed and then slowly came back up 3 times. Then he like hurried out of the bathroom, he turned it off, whatever. Okay, like day ends, life goes on. Next day, right about when he's about to fall asleep, someone whispers in his ear saying, wake up.
Oh, bandies.
It was, and I didn't know what to do. I was like, well, tell me this is a joke. Tell me this is like you're kidding, because like weird stuff has been happening with me. We have tried to bury this memory very deep into our brains. This is the first time I'm talking about it after this has happened. But yeah, I am the most cowardly person on planet Earth. Like, I cannot watch anything haunted, like any of those Conjuring movies, nothing. Your streams are Your streams are the only things I watch, and it's genuinely because you guys are so funny. Like I really enjoy this, and that's it. Like I have no idea what happened. I moved out. My poor best friend is still in his other apartment, but can't complain. It's a gorgeous apartment. So, but
did all of this happen in Amsterdam only?
Yes.
Oh,
Literally.
you sure there's no effect of the jari booties? उधर का मिलता है थोड़ा जड़ी बूटी मैंने सुना है
वहाँ तो ऐसा स्विगी में भी ऑर्डर कर सकता है
No, I mean there is like this perception that everyone smokes Amsterdam.
Really?
It's available. It's available.
Absolutely not. No one has that perception.
I got it. पहले the treat when you opened your eyes and you saw those two guys standing there. I remember the Jose had gone to Amsterdam 2 months back.
I did
we don't
actually.
go through people's things over there, okay? Suresh,
I do, but I'm a big fan of Dyson products, so yeah.
But hold on. Charmaine, thank you for sharing that with us. Very creepy, very unnerving. But now we're going to move on to the important questions that somebody has asked in the chat. Where's my girl, Jacqueline? Jacqueline.
I was thinking exactly.
You,
Exactly.
Kutia, come back here fast. And Charmaine, people want to know the skincare routine. See, personally, I use that chapati ka do milta aata.
मैडम आपका नहीं
नहीं, that's mine. But लोग Charmaine का भी पूछ रहे थे.
चुप करो, आप इतना बात कर रहे हैं अभी.
आप तो paint use करते. You just shut up, Jacqueline. Charmaine, any special skincare routine?
Right now.
I actually have really horrible skin. So I think it's just like this, I don't know, my device making me look like I have good skin. I've actually, like, I'm breaking out everywhere. Like, it's kind
That's
of
very real of you. You know, these days we need ladies to be real and not set unrealistic expectations. So kudos to you, Charmaine. All right.
Look at Parinita. She's broken out.
Pariniti to you.
Pariniti Chokra.
Anyway, Charmaine, thank you so much for being with us on
This
the
was very
thank
important
you.
question.
No,
Well, we already
thank
resolved the
you,
problem
bestie.
and madam.
What problem? There are
उनका
no
problem
problems.
resolve ही नहीं किया.
Were you even listening? Anyway,
Yes, I
but,
listen.
now everything's fine, right, Charmaine? No issues. You didn't
Well, for now, it's fine. I just moved. So for the last 2 weeks, I've just been frantically running around like a headless chicken. So I haven't really had time to even think or
Just-
register. But yeah.
Since you speak Hindi, you said why don't you just download Hanuman Chalisa एक बार घर पे पढ़ लेना बस.
Yeah, I've been doing that every day. I play Hanuman Chalisa every day.
That's
so
amazing.
there you go.
But Charmaine, sorry.
Charmaine.
Charmaine. But you can call me Char. Everyone calls me Char.
Char it is. The next time someone sings to your Dyson or puts the light off, maybe it's a helpful ghost. You know, I mean, this is
Yeah,
helping you out.
vacuuming your
You know,
house.
next time you're going to vacuum, they say, please, the hall needs a little vacuum. And just go back to school. I think you'll be
I
fine.
wish.
Yeah.
I
Hey,
wish.
did one of you just say wake up?
Wake up, go to sleep.
Stop it. Stop it. I live alone. Do not do
Oh,
this. Like
no,
I
no,
won't
no.
I won't be able to
Ne-
sleep.
It's
Never.
time to poop.
Please put
What's
the
that,
lights on.
Suresh? All right.
I'll go. I'll
See,
happily
alright.
go.
Jose,
Take care,
shut up.
Charmaine. Thanks so much.
Did you hear this? Jose,
No,
shut up.
thank you. Please
Thank you.
don't stop doing this. I know you guys have like a
Oh.
lot of scheduling issues or whatever. I don't care. Just show up. Be like
Okay.
you guys. Just
We
be
will.
yourselves. You guys are so effortlessly funny.
इतना
Like,
पैसा
you have no
इतना-
idea.
Thank you.
Just talk.
Yeah,
No one in Jose's house. He's just talking to himself, by the way. Have a good one, Charmaine.
Of
Bye,
course,
Charmaine.
you guys too.
Bye,
Ciao. Have a good
Bye,
night.
ciao.
Bye.
Bye-bye. Good night. Good night.
Good night.
Good night.
Good
हाँ,
night,
उधर
good
भी
night.
night. Good night. Good night. Good night.
Good night, my friendly man. Good night.
She's right though. It's just a perception about Amsterdam. But मेरे को लगता है ये story में थोड़ा जड़ी बूटी का relevance है. Oh,
नहीं,
hi,
लेकिन
good
हो
evening.
सकता है वहाँ पे.
Hi.
Hi, madam.
Where are
Hi.
you from, ma'am? How wait? I know you already, person.
Yeah, I'm from your
So-
dream.
What?
Because that's
I
all.
did have a very scary dream last night. So that was you. So you seeing anyone? Cyril mean?
Oh my God, ma'am. Which gym do you go to?
I go
Oh
to.
God, just bring the iodex. सब लगाना पड़ेगा. बाप रे, oh God. Okay, we still have 10 minutes left. No, we're out of time. We're out of time. Just like that.
Oh,
Space
just
timing
like a
says that
wow.
was great. So
Arey.
much energy. Wow, you're so right. Charmin, come back. Oh, good evening, sir. Good evening. माफ करना.
Hey, सुरेश जी नमस्कार, कैसे हो
नमस्कार.
आज? हैप्पी दिवाली सुरेश जी. और
हैप्पी
आज
दिवाली.
आपका जो आपने जो बोल दिया, आपने जो इतना एक्नॉलेजमेंट दिया इस स्ट्रीम पे, इतना अच्छा लगा. और चैट भी, जो हरामी चैट भी इतना अच्छा लगा कि आपका जो स्टोरीज, आपका इंटरेस्ट लेते हैं और जो कॉलर्स उसको इतना इंटरेस्ट देते हैं. तो धन्यवाद इस तरफ से, हमारे तरफ से और चैट
शुक्रिया.
से.
I do notice that there. Sorry,
होसे जी एक
Hamster ji.
मिनट, होसे जी हाथ
Sorry.
ऊपर करो जो बात करने की है प्लीज. और होसे
शरद,
जी
बहुत सही कहा आपने सर.
थैंक यू. और होसे जी आप आज बहुत अच्छा काम किया है. अभी मैं इस टाइम पे आपको कुछ आपका जो एफर्ट इतना अच्छा था, लेकिन आपका शक्ल
That's so mean, bro. That's so mean. Suresh, Cyril, we talked about this. You said you wouldn't go this hard on me. It's very mean, bro.
sorry, yeah, so that is a piece of shit. I don't know what to do now. I don't know what to do.
Suresh, you're laughing
I-
a little too hard, bro. That's 11-11.
11-11.
This is damn mean, bro. You guys.
I'm sorry.
I thought
Sorry,
you all were
Jose.
my friends. It's
We
just so
we
mean.
are. It was my
I
camster
am
was
your
doing that.
friend. I
My
love you.
camster.
Anyway, right now, Mohit Menon is joining us.
Hi,
Mohit,
Mohit.
Oh,
good evening.
Thank you for letting me
Hey,
on.
good to see you in person, bro. How's it going?
All good. Thanks for adding me, Jose.
Welcome.
I will jump into it because I know we're already late.
Arey, no, don't worry. Nobody cares.
Don't
Where are you calling us from, bro?
I'm calling from Bangalore, but I'm
Ah.
originally from Bombay.
Good to have you here, bro. All right.
Mohit, you speak Malayalam?
Yeah, but like
Korcho korche.
yeah, but just like a mix of everything to make a sentence.
That
there
is
you go.
actually the sound that chips make when you eat them.
Korcho. Oh,
Yes, thank you. Thank you.
so you're right, man. Damn, that's a good one.
And before we go ahead, I want to get this thought out. Have you watched Heroes, Mohit?
Oh shit!
No, I
Yeah.
haven't.
Yeah, Cyril, do you see it?
Yeah. I see it. I fully see it. Oh my god.
Do you know Sendhil Ramamurthy?
Oh yeah.
I think
Of course.
He's a
so.
great actor. You look him up. He played Mohinder Suresh on Heroes.
We didn't say me.
Mohit
Oh,
is
wow.
actually looking it up. Bro, I don't know
This is
whether
a
it's the
compliment.
lighting amp, but you do look so much like him. That's
look
crazy. There
It's
could be
the lighting
brothers in
for
a
sure.
film. Anyway, Mohit, take it away.
Yes. Okay. So the story is probably like a 6 on 10. And if you just hear the story, it sounds like one of those stories which you always hear, right? There's a pattern, and you're like, oh yeah, this happens and this happens. But the thing is, this happened to a friend's dad. Like this is a credible, story, and he sent the whole thing on chat as soon as it happened. So I have the whole WhatsApp text which I'm going to be like reading from, and he sent an audio as well. And that's the part that actually made me feel like, okay, maybe this is something did happen.
Okay.
But otherwise, I'm very quick to say that it's fake or something else happened. Okay, so I'll start with it. So my friend's dad was going by cab from Lucknow to another city in UP called Bahrech, and this is at night around 9 p.m. These roads aren't very these roads aren't that crowded at night. So they were going by that route. The driver missed a highway that he was supposed to get on, and he ended up on a kacha rasta. And there were no people, no real houses anywhere, no street lights. It was very dark. The car headlights were the brightest thing on that road, and this kacha rasta was such that there was like twigs and grass and everything on the road, so it wasn't a proper road. And a fox or a dog or something ran past the front of the car, so they halted really quickly, and in that process, this manual car, it stalled, right? The gear must have the gear must have switched too soon. It stalled. Now it stalled, and they went to start the car again, but the car wasn't starting. So the driver was like, "It's probably the CNG cap that's come loose. It happens sometimes." So he got down and went back and checked, and the cap was not on, and he couldn't find it anywhere nearby. So he put some twigs or something to block the tank, and he went back, and the car started this time. Okay, but it just started, and this guy turns around and asks this uncle, "Ki, why are you hitting the car? Like, why are you tapping on the door of the car?" And this uncle's like, "I'm not doing anything, but then instantly at that time, even he hears there is a tap that's becoming louder, and at that point, it sounds like a whole palm like hitting the car, pretty hard. Now at this point, they both are really scared, and the driver's like feeling really shaky. Uh, and his uncle tells him stop the car and wait here. And at this point, he starts recording on his phone. Okay, it's pitch dark, so there's nothing you can see in the video. It's actually a video, but he sent the file over. I'll try to play it, and you see if you can hear it. Okay, it's just audio.
Oh man.
Yo, what the hell is this?
Okay, so that's the audio. Okay.
Jesus,
Now,
Mary Joseph.
yeah. So now this whole thing, if you just read the story, it would sound like, yeah, sure, there's a knocking, and if you just describe the sound like there was a woman crying, there was,
Oh God.
yeah. But this sound
Okay.
really, like, really messed with him. They immediately started the car and got out of there. And while they were getting away, he wrote this text, and the whole text is full of typos because you can see how scared he must have been. Now, obviously, when you read this, and even if you hear the audio, this is somewhere in UP where there are no people around. There could be so many things that could happen, right? In my head, I was like, maybe this is some local scam. They try to get people out of the car, with this kind of sound, and then they probably rob you. Or maybe the driver was in on it. Like all these theories, they started.
So they couldn't see anyone, but they could hear the lady crying.
This is a video, and it's pitch dark, and like there's nothing. If I even show you the screen, it's literally just a
Dear
black.
God.
Wow.
It's okay. No, please
Say
don't
it
play the
fine.
sound again.
Hey.
But yeah, it was really freaky, and this
So why
game,
is there
obviously.
my heart medication is close by? So
So yeah,
Holy
that is the
shit.
story. So without the audio, it's like a 5 on 10, but with the audio, I think it's like a.
That's really
Oh
creepy.
my God,
quite creepy,
bro.
man. So I think what you said is quite right, because this since they didn't step out of the car, they could hear this. Nazdik se in the night the sound really travels very well, and especially in quiet
Yeah.
places. So it could have been somewhere from a nearby hamlet or something, where it could probably a scam that they wanted
But the
these guys
phone
to
has
come
picked
out.
up the sound, na, Suresh?
Yeah, man. So
Very
what did
clearly.
we have to do that again?
And so,
That's what makes
so
me think it
clearly it
must
picked
be
it
a
up.
scam. Like it must be something that you want
I
someone to hear
also
and
think
come
it
out.
was like something like that. But who in their right mind in a pitch
Starts
black
recording.
place would jump out and no, not recording. Who would jump
Okay.
out and walk towards this kind of sound? I don't know. You'd be in two minds, because on one hand it's somebody crying
Yeah.
for help, and the other hand you're in a pitch black place.
I wouldn't.
Oh,
I
man.
would get out of there immediately. I don't think.
And I
it'd be
think
a
hats
Sorry,
off to
आप
you.
अपना संभाल लेना, मैं जा रहा हूँ भाई.
Yeah.
Shucks.
Again, that was.
Wow, man.
That's
Or
scary.
maybe,
Thanks for
or
giving us
maybe
nightmares.
the driver कुछ देख रहा था, उसका वीडियो ऑटोमेटिकली चालू हो गया, तो वो आवाज था पूरा रिकॉर्ड था, देख के मत छोड़ के मत जाइए ना प्लीज, हम कर रहे हैं. He was
It's
watching.
that Suresh. It's that lady who says ना, कौन सा चड्डी पहन रहे हो? बताओ ना, कौन सा कलर का चड्डी पहन रहे हो? बताओ ना. Oh my God! It might have been one of Cyril's reels also. You never know. It could have been anything. But what a crazy way. No, don't play this audio again. Yeah, I was gonna pull that out. Cyril, you also had it ready. We both had it ready. Bro, oh my God, look at that, dude.
Cyril's
Y'all are
Cyril's picture is
related,
much more.
bro. Senthil
Hey,
Ramamurthy.
he's
And Mohit
Senthil is
Menon.
ஒரு மினிட்டா, செந்தில் தமிழ்நாடு, நம்ம மேனன்மாரு கேரளா. Okay.
Okay, so I'm sorry about that. Anyway, take care, brother Mohit. Thanks so much for sharing that with us. This has got to be one of the creepiest interactions we've had on on the ghost story.
And what is that? The thing is, whatever we say right now, the thumping is not explained. The thumping on the car.
It started with thumping, but then it does sound like footsteps, and that chan of the pile. They are happening together. You probably can't pick it up because I'm playing it on my phone, but it's there. It sounds like someone is walking with a pile and this cry. Anyway,
Freaky.
Yeah.
Thanks, bro. Have a good
Awesome.
one.
Thank you for having me.
Thanks,
Dear
Sriru. Just
God.
reminded me to go for my heart checkup next week. Thank you.
That was a 10 on 10. Freaky.
Yeah, 100%.
Bro, the audio, man, I think I've actually shat my pants. Dear God, like
I
for
know.
real
man.
this time.
I didn't want to hear it even.
Oh
What?
God, no. Listen, who are these people saying play it one more time? And all? Tum log,
Yeah.
go back,
Guys,
seek back and
you
listen to
want to
yourself.
meet tonight and cuddle? I mean,
Someone saying, oh, they're going to sleep with the lights on. मैं नहीं सोने वाला हूँ भाई. No sleep at all. Anyway, that's that for tonight's stream. बहुत बड़ा मजा आया यार. कितना अच्छा
बाप रे.
stream था आज. We had animals, we had audio clips. It was proper madness going on over here. Suresh
Yeah, a
Menon,
lot of
don't worry,
things.
you're fine.
No, I don't know.
You don't know. We had the person who I spoken about from the Taj who said that
Yeah,
there's a
pretty
ghost
exciting.
on 30s. So what a great stream this was, bro. Amazing.
Absolutely,
Video on
absolutely.
Discord, Janta, please. Okay, ठीक है. Someone can clip it and drop it in the Discord. Ladies and gentlemen, another wonderful stream coming to an end. There were some people in the chat earlier who were behaving like they've never interacted with people from the opposite sex. You freaky psychopaths. Just like us. We are just like that also. Suresh Menon, the one, the only, the man who's never lonely, the man with the jiggy jam, the master plan, Suresh Menon. Ding dang, ding dang, ding.
nice. Class, my friend.
Just trying to calm down a little bit.
Yeah.
That's how you calm
You know
down?
what will really calm
Yeah.
down, Suresh?
Yeah.
That.
I'm not sure how to react to that. The one, the only, the immortal, the Antonio Banderas till date has not aged. It's the one, the only Cyril Diabs.
And the one and the
Budget
only.
thoda kam hai, so we have to do our own sound effects.
The
Once again-
cesspool of talent.
Yuck. You can see last time you said septic tank of
The
creativity.
The guy who discovered AI before internet.
Yeah. The man who named internet.
You psychopath.
Say Kawako.
Oh,
Listen. This society meeting is now in effect, ladies and gentlemen. Ghost Stories is over. This is the Kanmasti OG society meeting going on. Suresh Menon, Cyril Diabrio, you have made promises to the Janta who is now abusing me when I post those other videos with that other guy friend of mine, Rishi. Because I'm doing a podcast with him, people are upset now. They're like, what about the podcast with Suresh and Cyril? What happened? Why did y'all both stop moving? I thought my internet stopped working. Assholes.
Suresh has blocked
What
you,
is
so he doesn't know
what is the ETA? What is the ETA on
No,
doing a
that's
podcast,
okay.
guys?
Cyril,
what are y'all
Cyril.
busy?
No,
The
we are
ETA.
not.
You answer what the ETA is, Suresh.
One second.
Don't
Cyril.
try to address Cyril. I'm the
Cyril.
chairman.
Oh, you're the
Yes.
chairman. Okay, you're weeded out now. Cyril. So next week
Yes,
I'm
sir.
coming to your office and then just call him up. Because
Hmm.
Jose nowadays doesn't move out without payment. So we'll
Yeah,
have to
yeah.
give him a regular.
Oh.
We'll have to give him a regular payment when he
Yeah,
comes for
I
that.
think you have to give him the regular payment for sure.
See, this is how
Um,
I look at things in this
Bina
economy. Any
Vaseline.
payment is payment.
But I just have to
Hey,
say,
Bagaman, we'll beat you up on the pavement, not payment.
we've been here waiting to do this episode.
Yeah.
Khan Masti for
Yes.
Nice.
3
ever.
months.
I've
3
already been
months.
forming a narrative about how
We had to
you guys are not doing
Our
anything.
friend Saurabh Pant, to get you out.
Saurabh does not refer to you as friends. But listen, guys, come on. Let's get serious. The year is ending. So you're I know. You want to say now you'll be like, "Arey, let's round it off like how we round off ना अगले साल करते हैं. साल खत्म होने के बाद करेंगे क्या सीन है?"
नहीं, I think this week we should do one episode of Khan
Oh,
Masti,
just
and
one
that should be
episode.
the
Next,
commitment.
rest next year. Got
नहीं,
it?
शुरू तो करते once we get into the vibe,
Yeah.
because आजकल मैंने देखा है कि आप लोग दोनों बहुत सारे कुछ मुझे पोस्ट करके भेजते हैं, जो कान मस्ती के कई सीजनों से उठाकर लोगों ने कमोड का भी एक
Yeah,
डिवाइस,
Suresh, all
तो
your amazing ideas like the
मेरा
Amitabh Bachchan GPS voice and all, वो सब अभी Alexa में आ गया है वो सब.
सोचो, मतलब ये सब, ये ठीक बात नहीं है कि मेरे पास एक फूटी कौड़ी नहीं है और ये आइडिया सब चोरी हो चुका है।
सर फूटी
तीन
कौड़ी
चार
में आपको दे सकता हूँ,
फूटी
नो प्रॉब्लम,
कौड़ी।
बट प्रॉपर
नहीं
कौड़ी में
सर,
नहीं दे सकता.
आप बहुत अच्छे आदमी हैं सोजे जी।
Thank you
मैं
so much.
जानता हूँ कि
सुरेश
आज
जी,
रात को मैंने बोला कि मुझे कुछ
आपने
पैसों की
कमाल
तरह आप
किया
भेज
अभी।
देंगे।
आपने नया नया आइडिया निकल गया, फूटी पॉटी।
Cyril, please ask the
ओह,
person who's handling your camera to stop shaking it so much, okay?
मतलब आपको पॉटी
Yes.
पूरा ऐसा, you can control it with your foot.
Anusha
ओह,
is asking the
Potty.
right question. What about Love Clinic? What about Love Clinic?
I
When are
think
you guys
नहीं
gonna
नहीं,
come
रुक
back?
रुक 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 सूर्य जी, रुकिए सूर्य, उसे जी, अब
हाँ.
ऐसा नाम निकल के तेरे मुंह से, मतलब वो ऐसा बटर जैसे बोलते, व्हाट अबाउट, ओके।
This is turning
लेकिन
into those reels of yours.
लेकिन जो
Yeah.
सही बात है कि
Juice,
हम
juice.
सूर्य जी और होजे, सूर्य जी और मैं, सिरिल जी, सन पे दोपहर पे
Sun पे
बैठा है, स्वेट आ रहे हैं हमारे,
आप जल
पसीना
तो
बिल्कुल
नहीं गए sun
पसीना
पे
आ रहे,
बैठ के.
बैठ के आपका इंतजार कर
Nice.
रहे कब से, और तू क्या करे, तू
Finally,
बोल
see,
रहे कि हम आ रहे नहीं ऐसा।
the
I'll
only
call my
people who
lawyer.
are keeping track is the Harami chat. Chandana is asking, what about the pet stream, pet review stream? What about
वो
that?
तो आप ही पूछ
सब
रहे थे पेट स्ट्रीम करना है, लेकिन देन यू नेवर कम ऑन।
हाँ,
वीक में तेरे
then
पास टाइम कहाँ, यू आर
साले.
ट्रैवलिंग, टचवुड यू आर ट्रैवलिंग
Nikita
काम
is
पे।
asking, what about SNL? Hmm.
huh?
What is it?
Saturday,
I can't even remember what we call Speculative News Network. It was
oh,
SNN, not SNL.
yeah, SNL is
Nikita,
Saturday
क्या
Night
कर रहे
Live.
हो?
So she was talking about my old TV show, I'm sure.
Yeah,
ठीक
Yeah.
but
है,
I'm
बहुत
just
कुछ करना है.
saying, oh,
ठीक है. We'll just end the stream now. We know I was just messing around. I know you don't have any real answers for the chairman of
oh,
the
I
group.
have one. I
Oh,
have
the
one.
chairman who wakes up
I
at
have
6
one.
in the evening.
Let me tell you.
Oh,
Okay.
now he started
Oh,
at 2
yeah.
in the afternoon, by the way. Now.
Oh, my
So
God.
nice.
So Cyril, so Monday
Yeah.
12 बजे मिलते हैं।
हाँ, हम 10 बजे भी शूट कर सकते हैं, 11
I
बजे,
like
12
हाँ,
बजे,
I
1
like
बजे,
this
2
whole
बजे।
we'll start do a meeting early in the morning तो होजे आएगा कि नहीं दिखते हैं. अभी 4
Yeah,
साल से
yeah.
सेम चीज बोल रहा है. मारेगा तेरे
नहीं,
को
4
चप्पल से.
साल से सेम चीज नहीं, 4 साल से तो सेम
अरे
चीज
4
कर
साल
रहा
तुम
है।
बोल रहे, तू उठ रहे
देख
सुबह
देख
सुबह पे।
यो
हाँ?
यो यो.
क्या हुआ?
And finally there was one other thing.
ग्राफिक्स कार्ड है तेरे
SNL.
पास तो बस खत्म हो गया।
हाँ,
I have an
I
answer
wa-
to this. I have an
Since
answer.
yes.
Okay, the answer is what happens when the street lights go off in the night?
What?
Becomes the dark night.
oh,
I think you meant to say the night becomes dark, but okay, that's also good. So,
I don't think
since you guys are just screwing around, I want to mention here that my next video, which is a huge production, this time I've gone Hallucinating. Good to have you here.
Hello.
I just
Oh,
want to say that
Shantan.
my next
Shantan.
video is a huge production. I spent a lot of money on it. I'm going to teach people how to get rid of fruit flies. You can check it out on my Instagram stories. And I'm just trying to confuse the algorithm. I want to see what happens. And Cyril, there's a beehive on your nest. I know. Sorry, beehive on your head. I was thinking about your nest. बंद कर दे भाई.
Oh, you were
कितना? It's
thinking about
almost
his-
11:30 यार.
why are you
बहुत हो गया.
thinking about his nest, but
He always thinks about my nest.
That's my cue to end the stream. I should have 10 minutes ago. I should have pressed the button.
Corner.
All right.
pardon,
Put your hands
pardon.
together for Suresh Menon, Cyril
Thank you. This is
Diabrio
Abraham
from
Lincoln.
Banter. Oh, breaking
Hello,
news.
good evening. Breaking news.
I'm just gonna
Khan
press the
Masti to
button,
start
everyone.
again. Next week onwards. Khan
बोल-
Masti start again.
बोलने में क्या जाता है?
नहीं,
Pressing the
नहीं, एक
button.
एपिसोड तो अपने को देना ही चाहिए बिफोर
अच्छा,
नेक्स्ट
चल,
स्ट्रीम।
चल,
आई
चल,
थिंक
चल,
वी
चल,
डिमांड
चल।
दैट एक
मैं-
एपिसोड आना चाहिए नेक्स्ट
सुरेश
वीक।
जी, सुरेश जी, मैं as the secretary, the treasurer, ऐसा मत कह, एक मिनट, treasurer to culminate
You
this whole
just
thing.
talked over all that music and all that. You go ahead now. Say, बोलो क्या
हाँ,
बोलना?
सर
The
बोलिए सिरिल जी।
hell? Now you'll say
Suresh-
nothing.
मैं
सिरिल
क्या
जी,
बोल रहे कि as a treasurer, if होजे जी ये कान मस्ती अगले वीक के नहीं करेगा ना, तो पूरा सुपर चैट मनी डिवाइड बाय 2 of us only.
हाँ, करेक्ट,
Ah,
डैम गुड आइडिया।
ah,
Ah.
हार हो गया.
But But you all need to check your contracts because you all agreed in Kanmasti payments. That was in the when you all signed the Kanmasti contract. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. No, Suresh will be paying you, Cyril, and
Hey,
Cyril, you have to pay Suresh.
Hey, listen, by the way, Cyril, just quickly before we end this meeting, let us have election for the next chairman. Those in favor of
Oh,
Jose,
shit.
please put your thumbs down. Those in favor of Cyril being the
Hey,
chairman,
wait,
put
so
your
that's
thumbs
two
up.
of us. Suresh, you made a mistake. You put your thumbs down and you voted
Yeah.
for me by mistake.
No, I said thumbs down. Those in
You said
favor, I
those in
said.
favor of
Oh,
Jose.
damn. Those in favor, not in favor of Jose.
This is
Okay,
how
so जीत गया.
this is how I got elected in the first place. Good
Jose
evening,
ji.
Auntie. Auntie, stop.
ji.
We're trying to end the stream, Auntie.
Jose ji, I just need something to be oiled. आप आ जाएगा?
Okay, Auntie, since you're here, can you thank Mark from our Discord for making today's thumbnail, which is amazing?
Mark, you are such a mark on the world, making such a great.
Thank God you went with that pun and nothing else. Now I'm ending. Okay, I'm pressing the button, guys.
Mark, but not as
I'm-
much as Jose.
I'm pressing the button. Thanks everyone for watching. Have a good weekend. Catch you on the other side. So much to do, but no support. Just kidding. Bye.
Yeah. That's it. Okay.